Finns det några snälla barn här?
Hello and welcome to Lord's Brew Co YouTube channel with Crummy Beard and John.
That was catchy.
Did you like that?
That was a jingle and a half.
That is a jingle, isn't it? That is a jingly jingle.
It was a jingle all the way jingle.
My overly tight Christmas jumper.
My quite baggy, very terrible Christmas t-shirt.
I like that. I like it a lot. It's good.
It's classy. It's classy.
You are a class guy. What can I say? Shall I jump into the comments straight away and see if I can keep ahead?
Go on.
Oh, yes, it's the Craft Beer Hub. He's coming on soon. Quick pint. Oh, go on then. You've twisted my arm. Too right, Bradders. Didn't take much, Brad, says Joey over in America. Let's get ready to stumble. That's you.
That was me.
You've got to ask me about the Tiger Masked individual at Lord's t-shirt.
Yeah, I just that person had too much natural. It was too follically endowed to be anyone that frequently wears a Lord's t-shirt. I was wondering who it was.
That's a mate of mine, Josh, when we went to York Beer Festival pre-COVID, and I took that picture. It's just so funny. I keep using it over and over.
Nice. I like it. It's a good picture.
That's good. Here he is. It's Chris, Mr. Beer Dog. We've got Trilby Phil in the house. Your Christmas elves. Yeah, thank you, man. Thomas, hello, mate. How you doing? Sorry for last night. I didn't realise. I didn't realise you were having a laugh. It's all good. Bless you. Love you, man. Hope you're having a good time. It's Ted Cottesbury. We have royalty in the house. So Ted is a very good friend of the channel. Me and Mark Brewery, or Mark from the Craft Beer Hub, are both aviation nerds, and we both followed Ted's channel. And I got to meet Ted I got to meet Nikos this year, and the crew, and it was emotional. No, it was great. It was great fun.
Ted's a plane guy then.
He is. He's got. He just went. I want to say 5,000 subs recently.
Ooh, well done.
He's flying.
Hey.
See what I did there. And yeah, so he's doing really, really well. It's a great channel. It's like we're all aviation geeks, but we don't take ourselves too seriously, if you know what I mean. Where is the legend that is John? I'm here. I've got my terrible Christmas gear on. I'm also
right there.
Yeah.
Is that?
That's Crummy Beard. Yeah.
No, I was pointing at you, trying to point at you. No, the wrong side. You're that side.
Yeah,
sorry.
Exactly.
I'm that side. Yeah. I got confused. On my screen, you're that side, but you're not. You're over there.
It's okay.
It
doesn't matter. It's all good. Well, I'll forgive you. Like, share, repeat. Yeah, baby. Yeah, it does need a bit of that magic. It's handsome time. Hello, Trilby Phil. Sam Stibbs. Hello, Sam. How are you doing? I hope you're having a lovely day. It's Beard Dog. Hi, John and Tom. Hope you're both good. I've started to come down with a cough yesterday night after visiting the theatre where I went to see a pantomime.
Oh, no, you didn't?
Oh, yes, I did. So, yeah, that was quality. Oh, my gosh, we have another member of the royalty in the basement.
Hello, everyone. How are we doing?
Hi, Simon.
Crummy Beard, how you doing? I've never met you before. I'd love to have a pint with you one day.
Likewise, my friend. How you doing? You well?
Not too bad, thank you. Not too bad. How you doing, John?
Good. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. This is crazy. This is great. So this is like our Christmas party. I've invited quite a lot of people to this. So there's all sorts of people turning up, and I'm literally looking in the basement, and it's getting busier and busier as I speak. We've now got Bramall. He's also in the basement.
Evening.
Good evening.
Hi, John. Tom, Simon.
And wow, this is not what I expected. This is awesome.
It's been manic out there today, mind, haven't it? I went to buy some eggs. I couldn't find eggs anywhere.
Oh my god! No, well, yeah, eggs, and we had struggled to find crackers. I've got somebody else in the basement, and he looks a bit fluffy. Could it be? Could it be? It is. It is Ted. How you doing, Ted? You all right? It's Ted from the Ted Coningsby YouTube channel. It's nice to see you, Ted. Merry Christmas. How you doing? He's very quiet. He's doesn't say a lot, but it's nice to see. Oh, he's giving us a little fly past. So yeah, there's Ted. Merry Christmas, Ted.
Not once in that whole intro spiel about Ted's channel did you mention that Ted was a bear.
Yeah, Ted is a bear. Yeah.
Yeah, that was key information. I'm much more interested now.
Yeah, well, that's it. That's what you gotta have. So he's one of the fastest growing aviation channels I think I've ever seen on YouTube. So he's literally flying, aren't you, Ted? Yeah. Well, I'll let you go, Ted, because but Mark's not here. So when Mark comes on, you've got to see. Oh look, we've got Frog now. That's awesome. Look,
is this just turning into kind of stuffed toy? Do you want the gonk? There you go.
There's one here as well, Tom. Got a Santa one at the back.
I'm looking round. I'm seeing what I've got. I've got an old glove.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Ted, you'll have to come back on when. Oh, look at that glove, man. That's ruined.
That's the original Muppet like glove.
That's the original, yeah.
Have any of you guys drunk this before?
Nope.
Tatra, yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So what happened is I went out for a wake, and
A what?
I went to a wake.
Oh, right, okay.
And on the way back, I ended up going into a Polish newsagent's, and I came out with 2 carrier bags full of beers that I can't neither pronounce or know where they're from. So I'm going to be working on them tonight.
I've seen the selection. It's impressive.
It's pretty. You what?
Where to? Where did you get him?
In Huddersfield, in this random Polish newsagents. Oh look, Ted's got the hat on. Ted's got the hat on. Oh yeah, it's got the Lord's Brewing Co. hat.
I'm liking the new mascot.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he needs to become a channel regular.
He does. He definitely needs to come on the channel more.
I nearly started with the same beer that Bramall's just cracked into, but I thought, given that I've got the glass, I was going to start with this one. Go through a few Christmas beers.
Oh, the Hook Norton.
Yeah.
Nice. Lovely. And you got the Blitzen. That's a nice beer, the Blitzen. It's all right.
Black Sheep.
Yeah.
What do you want, Simon?
I'm drinking a lager. I can't remember the name of it now. It was a really cheap one. It's like Tesco Extra or something. No,
well,
Tesco,
if you're enjoying it.
Tesco Value. I'm basic. I'm keeping all my decent stuff for the actual big day. But it's one of these.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's from Lidl, I think.
When you say decent stuff for Christmas Day, Simon, what are you talking about there?
Oh, I've been out today. I tapped the La Rosa on the blade, so I got that to drink, 7.2, and I found a now it's my favourite beer on the Perfect Draft, and I thought this is brilliant. I found it today. It's currently at 8 degrees on the Perfect Draft. It's a Franciscana Royal, so I'm like, yeah, love my Vice beers, So that's for like the big day. And I got a Budweiser Budvar, probably going to give that to my dad to drink. So we all get out in this bar, we'll have a damn good drink in the bar. So I just thought to myself, I running to get onto this stream at 4 o'clock, running round. So I just grabbed something really quick out the fridge, you know.
Well, thank you for coming on, because you've got a big live tonight, haven't you?
7 o'clock we're live, yeah.
And
How come you got so many people on you? I'd like to do this with lots of different people on the stream. Have you got to pay for this stream then?
Well, you get it free, but you can invite lots of people if you've got the paid version. I don't know what the maximum is. Do you, Crummy?
I can't remember what it is on the free. I think the maximum's probably 8 or 12 on the paid one.
That's brilliant, isn't it? Fair play.
It's good fun, isn't it? We've lost Kent. Kent's vanished out of the bottom, and Ted's gone. Shall I catch up with
the
them?
chat?
So I don't. Are you on a phone doing it?
Yeah,
I have absolutely no idea. Is the
I've
answer.
got them, but it's like taking away them from me from the actual live stream. It used to roll up the side. Well, that's on the computer, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm to be fair, I'm doing it on a. Do you know what? I've just checked where this Tatra is Heineken. I thought it tasted very similar to something else I'd had. It's Polish Heineken, basically.
Yeah.
Sounds cracking.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's Christmas.
Where's
So what have we all got for Christmas Day then? Have you saved yourself some really special beers for Christmas Day?
I have, yeah.
Awesome.
I've got. What did I get? Well, the main thing I'm most excited about is I got a 30-year-old bottle of port.
Oh, lovely.
So I'm looking forward to that. I got. So when we go to a friend of ours' house, and we're all the similar age. So I thought it'd be funny to buy a case of WKD in different colours, so we could really relive our 90s childhood.
Brilliant.
I got cider. I got some black lager. What's it called? Kroger? Is it Kroger? Kroger? I don't know. It's German. It's the Germans. It's in a little bottles. It's very nice. And I got some Pilsner Miracle, and I bought 3 crates of J2Os because there's that many kids there, and they drink that like it's going out of fashion. And then about 8 bottles of wine and a bottle of gin.
Fantastic.
Very nice.
Shall I quickly catch up with some of these? Joey's freezing his Jacob's crackers off down in Ohio at the moment.
Minus 19. Wow.
I know. Can you believe it? It's Henry 420. Hello, mate. How you doing? Must apologise there for the quality of my stream last week. It's been a while. Hey, don't worry about it. Don't have to apologise. Mark's just sent a message saying he's on his way. We've got Merry Crimbo and all the best. He's a good man, is Henry. Great stuff coming up next year. Hang on. Absolutely. I'm trying to catch on. Cheers, chat. It's David Wilson. Hello, mate. How you doing? Nice to see you.
Hi, David.
We've got Sam Smalley all the way from Australia. How you doing, Sam? Nice to see you. They're saying hello to each other. Hi, John Tom. Hi, all. Hi, David. Merry Christmas, David. You lovely human being, you. Sharky, hello, mate. Nice to see you. Everyone's saying hello. Beard Dog saying hello, Simon. Everyone's saying hello to each other. I'm going to try and skip through the ones where you're talking to each other so that we can. Still not good, but I know my mum wouldn't want me to be sad. I still can't believe she's gone. Sam, you can do it. It's fine. You'll get over this. You're not the first. You're not the last. You can do it. I've done it. So you know what? She wouldn't want you to be miserable. So have a good Christmas. Enjoy yourself. Just think of her smiling when you're having fun. So yeah. Is Henry saying hello to Bramall? Happy holidays. We got Paul Greenwood in the house. Hello, mate. Nice to see you.
Paul.
I'm trying to see what team is he support. Is that Man City?
He's a City fan.
Ah, my boys would love you then, Paul. Everyone's saying hello. I'm getting there. Robert Chorley, Merry Christmas. Oh, Merry Christmas to you, Robert. It's quick. There is a bear and a frog. That's what happened. That's what happened. Literally, Ted is going places. I'm telling you, that bear has been up in fighter jets and all sorts. Like genuinely has been up in fighter jets. So, have any of you on the panel, lads, tried anything from Trembling Madness? Yes, go for it, Crubby.
That was from Trembling Madness. I've had loads. They are probably, if I want a variety of stuff, but I don't know what I want, I just want to go beer shopping. That's where I normally head.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello, Matt.
Hello.
How are we doing, guys? Everyone all right? I'm a bit dark here, and I hold on.
That's a stunning shirt you got on there, mate.
I'm loving the Christmas lights as well. You're looking very
Fantastic, isn't it?
My camera's a bit shaky, but yeah, the Christmas lights took a while to get up, but I did eventually get around to doing them. How's everybody doing?
good.
All good, mate. All good.
Oh, good,
Nice
man.
one. It's got to be time for a beer then, isn't it?
It is. John, while you raffle through comments, I'm just going to show my Christmas Day beers because otherwise we'll be here forever just talking about each.
Okay, let me quickly. I'll make you a big screen. I'll make you a big screen.
No, fine. So I've got... You keep talking. Go through comments.
Oh, look at that. I pushed my fingers into mince pies. Oh,
That's a great name.
that looks 11% ABV, rum barrel aged mince pie imperial stout. That looks fantastic. Who's that by from me?
That's Black Iris
Oh, yeah,
in
brilliant.
Nottingham. And then in a very similar vein, from all the way to the other side of the country, Black Isle.
Whoa, organic pastry stout.
Rum
I'm already
cascade.
guessing the theme. It's going to be a big imperial stout day for you then, mate.
It is, but probably only those two and then a lot of lighter ones, I think.
Okay.
Oh, what am I doing?
I'm back again.
Oh, I pressed it twice because it didn't do it the first time. Thanks so much for letting me connect. We'll have it on in the background whilst we edit our next video. Wonderful, Ted. Thanks for coming on. You're an absolute legend. We hope that you have a fantastic Christmas, and we're looking forward to being aviation geeks with you in the new year. So
Yes.
Mark's very excited.
I tell you, I had a bit of a nightmare yesterday. So I went down to Lakenheath because I thought I'd never get to do it. I'm a bit of a plane nerd, and where we are in South Norfolk, we get a lot over our house. So I thought I'm going to go down because I only fly during sort of office hours, really. So I went down, and there was mist, and I got a call saying my daughter was sick all over the house. So I drove all the way over to Lakenheath, was standing there for about 15 minutes, and drove back. And I saw Nikos, Ted Coningsby, there in his car. I didn't want to disturb him because he was on his phone, but yeah, I think it was a blowout for everybody, I think.
Yeah, it's just fog, wasn't it?
Yeah, terrible. Awful mist.
Pants. Henry's saying, nice, Simon, bro.
Hello.
Simon, Henry is one of the nicest, most positive people that you can possibly have on your live stream. And he's so encouraging, and he's always getting people to like and join in and share and all that. Is a real asset and a lovely
Absolutely.
bloke.
That's fabulous. That's all you want on a live stream, isn't it? In the comments, wonderful people, everybody enjoying themselves. It's Christmas time. Henry 420, awesome, mate. Well done, and everybody else as well.
And we've got Captain Meek's Adventures.
There
Hello,
he is.
mate.
There he is.
Hello, mate.
All right, my loves, you big bunch of beautiful baubles. Oh, yeah.
That's the nicest thing he's ever called me.
Well, actually, Captain Meek, there's three of us on this live stream. He bought a pint for in Liverpool, didn't he?
It's very true.
That's three. Yeah. He bought us a pint of. I think it was a Liverpool like a local lager from Head of Steam. Was it? I think.
It was.
I think it was.
It
Yeah,
was,
you were right there.
It was a lager. Yeah, it was a long time ago, but I do remember. I remember his generosity. Cheers.
And he took us out to that handyman bar.
I went to bed. You lot.
Yeah, you did go to bed. That's very true, actually. You did go to bed.
I dived down with that one. I was gone.
Oh, man.
I know where this is going.
That was the funniest night I've ever had. It was insane.
I've
Paul
not had a night like
Greenwood
that in a long
says Frankenzana Royal is top of the shops, best PD on keg on PD.
Never had it.
Henry's saying happy Crimbo to everybody. Max for free version is 6 and for paid version is 10. Oh, right, okay.
Right.
There you go.
Gosh, I'm belching again.
Can we get Mark on full screen so we can see that glorious top he's wearing while you go through the comments?
Okay, I'm going to whiz through.
Oh,
I don't know why I've
yeah.
got 2 frames per second, but
I think what it is, if you look at your OBS, have you got your gain turned right down?
oh, right,
So
hold on.
If you go into, oh no,
Right.
it might be your internet.
No,
You
I'm
didn't need to turn the camera off.
I'm going to turn my gain up.
We can come out at full screen now, John.
Yeah, and then yeah,
It
and then
looks
you
like
might
an
have to go
Avenger, man.
if you go.
Is that better? I think that's better. Is it better?
I think it might be your internet actually. Think about
Don't
it.
start
It's very
saying
clear
that. 'Cause I
though.
just
You look
bought a
very...
new laptop. You bought me a webcam. I bought a new microphone. I bought new everything, and I'm still got problems.
Have you bought a new hamster though, Mark?
Mate, we need. That's what powers the internet up here, mate. I tell you.
I don't want to bore everyone in the comments, but it's because you're streaming from 5 other people rather than 1 or 2.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay.
There we go. I'll just stand still, and it won't be a problem.
Oh, that's terrible. It's colder. The window beer reviews Thomas Soul outside right now.
What a comment!
Oh my gosh, that's awful. So, for those that don't know, Thomas is a farmer in Ireland, and he will be out in the cold doing what farmers do. What a legend! He's a good guy. David Wilson says Captain Meat's adventures ready for a mad Christmas. Could you imagine Christmas with Captain Meats? It'd be
No.
absolutely wild,
Chaos.
Absolute chaos.
I'd be
So,
drunk by 2 o'clock.
yeah, we would. We'd all be
Turkey would be in
absolutely
the pin,
leathered.
wouldn't it?
It would.
Be around the Chinese.
It would. It would. What does it say on the bottom of the bottle in Poland? Open other end. Yeah. I don't know what it said. I don't. It doesn't say anything. But it's in Polish, but it is definitely Heineken. Oh, we've got another beer reviewer in the basement. It's Chris. It's the beer dog himself.
Hey, Chris.
Right, Chris.
Hello.
Hey everyone,
How are we doing?
how's everyone today?
We're doing good.
Very well. We've finished work now. It's good.
Better for drinking a porter on the 23rd of December. I'll tell you that.
I'm okay. I'm enjoying my time not in a supermarket waiting in queues.
Oh my god! I got called out today. I drove past 2 supermarkets. There were queues out of the car parks.
Bonkers. I know.
Mate.
Bonkers.
I went
Bonkers.
at 7:45 a.m. and it was hideous. I looked-
7:45. Who
Yeah.
gets up at that time?
know,
I didn't even know
right?
there were 2 in a day.
I know.
I did.
And then later on, about midday, I was like, I'm gonna go take the dogs out to the park. So putting them in, you can't walk to it, so put them in the van job and take them. And I'd heard about bad traffic, so I thought, I know, I'll bring up Google Maps, have a look where's busy. I couldn't get it would take me an hour to do what is normally a 15 to 18-minute trip
Jesus.
because there's
Wow.
no way to it not past the supermarket.
Yeah, I reckon tomorrow will be worse.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, my
I
God.
get it all out the way. Tomorrow for me is like, I don't know, cooking ham all day, drinking beer. I don't go
Yeah.
out. I don't go out on Christmas Eve.
We're all moaning. Chris has had to work this.
I've been in a supermarket from 5 o'clock till 1 o'clock today. So
Oh, dude.
Oh, Chris, no, I used to work in Asda a few years ago, and you kind of gear yourself up for it, don't you? I loved it. I loved it.
I used to work every Christmas day back in the day.
Did you?
just another day for me.
Yeah, we used to do but back sort of in my A-level days when I went back to the same company when I was doing my electrical course, same golf club, and we used to do Christmas Day, Christmas dinner, 7 courses of Christmas dinner,
Wow.
and it's what you do when you're earning rubbish electrical apprentice wages. And but I used to love it. It was just a brilliant atmosphere, just amongst the staff. It was fantastic, and then the punters or the diners were just absolutely loving life. And normally you normally trebled your wages in tips, you know.
Yeah, I bet you did. I bet you did.
Good in that respect. But it was a
I've got a
fantastic
super chat
atmosphere.
from our legendary furry stuffed friend, and it says,
Awesome.
"Hey, thank you, Ted.
Ah, yeah.
He's a legend. He's a legend."
Well
My,
then, Ted. Awesome, man. Awesome.
Oh, look, check this out. Look. This tells you the level of what our house is at the moment. That we've gone in for the big boy version, like the biggest bottle of cowboy you could possibly get. The poor kids are all, under the weather at the moment, which is a bit rubbish.
Oh, man, I remember them days. Now, luckily now my kids are on paracetamol, so we just have a big box of paracetamol in the cupboard.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Sorry, Rob, we go for it.
No, it wasn't me.
I was going to say we got a 14-month-old, so we've been with a temperature and stomach aches, so we've been ramming all sorts down our throat.
Stop,
Rob, you didn't tell us what beers you had Christmas Day. What beers you got for Christmas? Go on,
For
Rob.
Christmas Day, I've got a right mix. I've got they're not here next to me, but I've got some beers from Track. I've got some beers from Cloudwater.
Lovely.
And some beers from Marble. Just all local brewery stuff for the day. Also, I've got a saison from Glint. I think it's called Glint. I can't remember. It's called no. I can't remember the name of the brewery. I'll get the bottle and show you. But that's also an option.
Awesome. Fantastic. Enjoy your Christmas Day.
Cheers, Simon.
I'm pressing the wrong button here. I just
I'm
realised
I've got my head down. I'm pouring a beer. I'm not like praying. I'm not praying on anything.
I just realised we had Rob on, and then Captain had put up the most filthiest joke, which I had displayed right under him as he was talking. Sorry, Rob. Please ignore him. Captain was savage. Oh gosh! Everyone's saying hello to Mark.
Hello, everybody.
Oh man, this quality. This is it. This is quality, man. Mark must have all the cars parts. I saw you, Sharky, pop in the basement, and before I could click on you, you'd gone again. You hadn't been there for ages, had you? Happy Friday, York Lee W. How you doing? I know what he's got for Christmas because he got a big old keg of it from my brewery.
Nice.
Oh, Chris, what happened? We lost Chris. He just went. I think it's going to be a lot of that tonight because I think it's the interweb net. We're using it all up.
We are using all of it.
We are using all of it. Beer porn. All we need is gin tonic and the next Christmas. Oh my gosh, you animal. Ted, another £1.79. Thank you so much for letting us in. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
Sorry, just having a quick play. I'll see if I can get my frame rate up.
Yeah, we know quick what?
He's having a pre-Christmas play.
Yes, he's on.
After the captain's comment.
He's turned his webcam off.
Oh my gosh. Honestly, Mark, you could at least wait. You've had all morning. Chris, you're back. What happened?
I think my internet dropped out for a second.
Whee, there we go.
We're all back. We're all back. We're all back.
Yeah, it's definitely his internet.
Yeah, your internet went then as well. It went.
What's everybody drinking at the moment? I've just got into an Ampersand Heritage Porter. I know this was actually a favourite of Crummy's.
Yeah, lovely beer, that. Very nice beer. I'm also on the Blitzen now.
Ooh,
I'm drinking
nice.
a Vice from some unknown.
What's that, Si?
Little Hatherwood Best Bitter.
Is it good?
It's rubbish.
Happy Christmas.
Yeah, Chris has got the real MVP here. Look at that.
Oh yeah. Chris is on the Weiss beer. Oh, Chris, that thing gives you murderous hangovers. Just be very careful with it.
I tell you one thing about it. You cannot get a good pour off it at all.
No, I know.
I've had it vented for about an hour.
Yeah, we obviously carbonate it in the tank, but then on top of that, we purge all of the mini kegs with CO2, and we found for some reason that it's made them a little bit excitable, shall we say?
Lively?
Yeah, very lively. But on the plus side, a Weiss beer is meant to have a good head. Maybe not a full glass of head and like 2 inches of. Don't worry, Chris. I'll send you some more. It's fine. It's fine.
On the flip side, though, it's one of the better beers condition-wise out of the Beer Monster.
I've not had it out of the Beer Monster.
So I'm drinking light beer because I've got to do a live stream tonight, and I'm just conscious that I might get really drunk and say some terrible things in the comments. So
Nothing could be as bad as I was the other week on Crummy's live stream.
Yeah, I'm waiting to get you back, so you have to take this video down. That's what I'm waiting.
I kid you not. There was no subject that I didn't like. I must have talked about every key subject that you're not supposed to talk about. So Crummy's got free reign on the channel tonight. I mean, I've got no room to speak at any point after what I was just in a really silly mood. I don't know. I was happy. I was having a great time, but yeah.
Is this where I get my target practice sheet out from Lithuania?
No.
yeah.
Probably
not. Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah. I don't look in the stream like I've had that much to drink.
No, you definitely do.
Oh, right.
You definitely do.
I thought that was all right.
The way you dusted off, what was it? Prawn and cocktail whatsits, you said. dusted off a pack of giant prawn cocktail whatsits in about 2 seconds flat.
Hey, look, I learned that off my.
Someone's come to say hello.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at
Doggy.
that.
Oh, hello. Is that a pug?
No, it's a. I know this. I want to say he's Pomeranian, but is he a Pomeranian?
We've got a delay.
Chris, what kind of dog is it? I don't think you can hear us.
We have video but no audio.
Yeah, Chris. Is it
Tyrion
what
had
kind
to come and say hello.
Tyrion, that's it, Tyrion. And what kind of dog is Tyrion?
Not in the slightest.
Oh, right, man. There's some serious lag, isn't there?
It's a Tibetan Spaniel.
Tibetan Spaniel.
Tibetan Spaniel, lovely.
I know this already.
Lovely.
So we've got, basically.
Oh, no.
We've got.
He's a Tibetan Spaniel.
Chris's audio is getting delivered by Royal
Can you hear
Mail
me?
at the minute.
Chris's Christmas Day's in 4 days.
Oh god, this is awesome. This is why it's live, man. It's just.
Where's
I
Paul
loved
beer
about that.
reviews? Where's Paul?
What I loved about that
Join
was
us?
he shouted. Thinking
He's
it was gonna
working,
fix
Si.
it.
Is he? Ah, right.
What did you say, Rob?
I said he shouted as if it was going to fix it.
Tibetan Terrier.
Spaniel, Mark. Spaniel.
I love it. I love it. I love it. This is hilarious. What an absolute car crash we are. Yeah, so eating the entire bag of prawn whatsits I learned off my YouTube dad, which is probably Simon. So that man can polish off a bag of Doritos in about 2 seconds.
God, do you remember back in
I had a parcel from Travis, and he sent me a pack of Atomic Tomato crisps, and they were amazing. Proudly made in Australia. They were really good.
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen a man dust off so many savoury snacks.
I don't eat sweet stuff. So all I do is eat crisps and hot dogs and stuff.
Look, Mark coined the term a pint of Pringles. He can say nothing on this matter.
It's very true. Well,
Hi, Angie. Thanks for subbing to our channel of Total Chaos. Merry Christmas. I hope you're
Merry
having
Christmas, Angie.
an amazing time.
I've got a friend that works in Belgium. He works for Gordon, he just said who he works for. Actually, that was probably good. I didn't then, but he works in Belgium anyway, and he's got this bar and it's just full of Belgian beer, strong stuff, the real pokey stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I had an absolute skinful on stream, and he come back from a Royal British Legion meeting, and he started getting out the 12% stuff, and then I got pissed really, really, really quickly.
Wow.
It was a pleasure to be on that stream watching it, I'll be honest.
He's going around in the background like the Tasmanian devil, like smashing into stuff and causing chaos.
It was the moment you went to lean on a door frame that you normally lean on at home, and it wasn't there, and you just carried on going.
It's like a
While
Dal
we're all
boy.
here, while we're all here, I think we should organise a beer festival that we can all go to and all have a beer together. Or what about CBRX? Can everybody go to CBRX in Liverpool in March?
That would be a good one.
That would be a good one. And
Yeah.
yes, I can do CBRX.
I think so. What date is it? Does anyone know?
Let me have a
It was
look.
the
I
18th and 19th of. I'm trying to remember now what it was. Where's my phone? Someone you did ask the other day, didn't you, Crumb?
I was supposed to enter all my beers in, and I've got a feeling I forgot to fill the form in.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to do that
15th
kind of pubs and bars in
16th
Liverpool.
March.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
Oh man, if we could go out, Liverpool is just the best to go out in. The people are awesome.
It's an amazing place. Like we walked past this like basement bar, which you could have walked past it and not even noticed. And all of a sudden you go down these steps, and it was an amazing little bar, wasn't it? It was, Mark and John, we were there, weren't we?
Yeah, it was
Place.
mega, absolutely mega.
He had a Colonel Tap takeover, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, Colonel. It was just fabulous, really fabulous. We should all go. We should all, because I've not met. There's a massive beer community on YouTube now, and I've not met hardly anyone. I'd love to meet you all, to be honest. I reckon we'd have a damn good time.
Oh yeah, it'd be good fun. I think as well. It would be nice for people to go and just see what. It's a very good trade inside kind of. If you don't get to see what the trade does much, it's a good one to do. The only thing is, obviously, we're all over the country, so. Oh gosh, there's more people in the basement. I didn't realise there's literally a scroll bar that has now appeared in the basement.
Oh wow,
a scroll bar, and now we have Sharky in, and Ted down there as well.
Sharky, how you doing, mate?
Merry Christmas, everybody.
How you
Merry
doing?
Christmas. Love you, Sharky. We got Joey on as well. He says, I need to come back over and show you guys Air Force bases, Lakenheath, Alconbury and Maidenhall. Well, Maidenhall and Lakenheath are not far from you, are they, Mark?
Mate, they are. I say they're right by me. Mildenhall's 45. Lakenheath is probably 55 minutes from me, I think.
Ted's still down there. Ted's in, but he's not in. He's still there.
Yeah, they're right by me, mate. Right, it's so funny. It's the strangest place. So I'd never really driven around Lakenheath before. All you see is American cars, and I'm talking like Dodge Charger SRTs. You know, you're talking armed forces squaddies with lots of money, and they've just got big American cars, all left-handers with like Texas number plates. It's so funny. It's the strangest thing. Like you'll be sitting at a junction, you'll just hear brrr, and a V8 Dodge Charger SRT will go by. It's the strangest thing.
Oof. I was down there on holiday this year. Was it this year? No, last year.
No, it was this year.
It was this year. It was right at the beginning, wasn't it? It was my first holiday of the year. Oh my word, we have Ted in. He's in. He's on the lash. Yeah! Nice one, Ted. Cheers, brother. I love it. He's on the whiskey. He's on the whiskey.
That's a lovely hip flask. I like that.
I tell you what this reminds me of. Years ago, there was a Twitter account called, can you remember Hard Knock Brewery?
Hard Knock?
What? I recognise
the name.
Yeah, they were quite a big thing back in 2012, and they had an account on Twitter called Hard Knock Sooty. And I thought it was a real person until I turned up at the Guild of Beer Writers, and it was just the owner walking around with Sooty on his hand. He had his own Twitter account. And it was like, I thought it was someone like nicknamed Sooty or something, but it was like just a puppet on his hand. I was like, I laughed my head off, of course.
It was funny just then with Ted. Behind Ted, you could see Nikos's hair in a shadow against the
wall. Oh, I love it. Nikos is a legend. He's such a nice bloke as well. I think that's the thing as well. You know, when you see channels do well, apart from when YouTube decides to just take a random dislike to you, but it's how can I? Well, me and Mark were talking about you, Crummy. That like you've got the best production out of all of us. Yet you're it's taken you longer than normal, and you've got more content out there, better quality content. Mine's drivel, and Mark's is good. Mark's is good.
I was
Content.
going to say, yeah, no, it's funny, isn't it? I think beer's a hard thing to push anyway on YouTube, and YouTube is never ever going to push beer.
No.
No.
So we're all up against the wall in that respect.
Ted's on the lash.
Ted's on the lash. Go on, Ted.
Well,
have a little sip of that hit flask, Ted.
I had who was it? Spice and Easy come on my live stream last Friday, and he said whenever he puts something up, beer or alcohol related now on his channel, he gets that amber dollar sign. He gets the monetization taken away.
What?
If
Really?
it's alcohol or beer related, yeah. So yeah, scary times really. We'll have to see how it goes.
Be careful, though, Teddy. Titties down.
Yeah, that is scary. That is really scary.
Do you know, like, so we deliberately sponsor an advert every Christmas on Facebook and Instagram, because if you don't sponsor an advert and you're an alcohol-based company, they'll kick you off Instagram.
Really?
What?
Yeah, so if you're paying for an advert, they won't do it because they're making money out of you. But if you're... Yeah, so you'll see normally coming up to Christmas, and I like to do it anyway over Christmas. I like to put sort of non-beer related stuff anyway, and just encouraging people and being silly and having fun at Christmas, just because it's lifestyle, isn't it? I want it to be a positive experience, and talking from a position of like I was a person that if you spoke to me about Christmas in the middle of June, I felt sick, you know what I mean? So that I used to really dread Christmas, but I want to at least put out as positive stuff as I can at Christmas time, so that those that maybe are having a hard time, it's a bit more fun. But basically, I think it's with Instagram and Facebook, you've got to play a game on there, and if they're making money out of you, they will leave you well alone. Because they're not going to kick you off if they can. You look at all the fake channels that are on there, all the fake adverts advertising these dodgy heaters and all that kind of stuff. They're not getting kicked off.
What's everyone's thoughts on Twitter Blue?
I hate Twitter.
I'm on Twitter, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Twitter what? Sorry, Twitter Blue.
Yeah. It's not porn. It's it's just so you pay $8 a month, and you can upload for 60-minute videos, and your content will be actively promoted on Twitter. It's £8 a month though. £8 a month. So I don't know if it's worth. I mean, you could probably grow a YouTube channel very quickly, paying £8 a month if you've got a bit of a following on Twitter.
But do you think that? See, for me, Twitter, I feel like is the inside of a toilet service station.
Teddy down again. Teddy's down.
Ted's down.
The thing is with Twitter, especially YouTube, like when I started YouTube, I went really geeky and done loads of sort of research, spoke to people, and if you've got a YouTube channel like you, Si, I spoke to one social media person who runs social media for a big UK's biggest holiday company, and they said if you've got a YouTube channel, what you want to do is use Twitter and Instagram. Use Twitter and Instagram to push it towards your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
But then, are you going to do that if you're in this side of YouTube where they're going to start striking you off because of beer?
Yeah, I think.
Where do you push your traffic?
Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it? I think. I'll be honest. I think I've noticed a little drop over the last few months. I don't know if everyone's in the same boat. It just seems to be a bit of a tough time. I think if people can't afford craft beer at the moment, they probably won't watch craft beer reviews, and I think that's what's happening. So it's about 20% down at the moment, the channel. But I mean, we all got to get through this whole time together, haven't we? We all got to get through this kind of difficult. We've had COVID, now we've had this whole Brexit, now cost of living. It's like, what's next, man? What's next?
Oh.
What's next?
Yeah, it's true.
All the way in California, baby.
Look at that.
Oh.
Yeah, boy.
And by the way, Simon, I did have the Stone Crow bitter.
Do you like it?
Oh yeah.
Amazing.
Be honest, Kev. That's not what you said on YouTube.
No.
only joking.
No. That was the Silver Spur I'm drinking right now. Leftovers.
I'm winding you up,
Johnny
mate.
Silver
Oh,
Spur.
yeah, I knew you'd line up for it.
I've got a silver spur here, Kev, as well. Look.
Are you on the water as well, Mark? You soft.
Well, yeah, because I get absolutely rat-arsed. We've started at 4 o'clock, haven't we? I'll get absolutely blotto by about 7.
Well, it's either that or I drink Carling. One of the two. I don't know.
There's no difference, really. That's
Oh,
just
my life
Carling
will
without
be
the
fun
hop.
tonight. Me starting at 4 o'clock. Blimey.
Oh my gosh.
I'll tell you what, Kev, I'm going to join you, mate.
Well, I'm not drinking it, but I'm because it's only like 9 o'clock in the morning here. Thank you. Just imagine, okay, next 12 hours. Woo! I'll be like Teddy. I'll be Teddy.
To be fair, Kev, you're doing as much work now as what you normally do at this time of day when it's
Yeah.
not Christmas.
No, because I'll be sitting here going, oh, wrong tap.
Sobieski! Merry
Hey,
Christmas,
Sobieski.
mate.
Hello, mate.
Nice to see you, old boy.
But go back to your question, Mark. But it's called time management. I know if you guys are on, okay, I know to do my work before and after, and that way, and do the light work in between.
No, I'm only
You're
kidding,
right.
mate. I love you.
Oh, I
we're not
know.
winding you up. Look, we're all
Hi.
jealous because you've got sunshine and it's warm all the time in California, and we live in somewhere that's normally it's either neither too well. Certainly for me, it's either too cold that it's no fun, or it's not cold enough to give us any snow to make any fun. And it spends most of its time drizzling, and it's nearly always dark.
Yeah,
Unless you have some random freak of weather, which we had last year.
yeah. It's only going to be probably about 27 C here for Christmas. Just to let you know.
Oh, sorry, mate.
I know. Birds cold.
Oh, we're losing the connection. It's really. Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. We're getting back from California as soon as
It's all right. So shock suffering a cost of ice cube crisis, I think. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta get my. I gotta watch some. Yeah, I got some. Oh, I'll help you guys out. I'll be freezing.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
You be
That's
cold.
yeah.
You be cold.
I thought I'm cold. Okay.
Sharky, you think these hats are for decoration? We're actually freezing in our own homes. That's why we got to wear these.
Wait, no, this is getting hot.
Yeah.
I got a hoodie and a t-shirt on.
Yeah.
Hey,
No.
Probably dressed in the dark and put the wrong thing on first.
Well, it's funny though. We look at the weather in the United States. There's like two pockets. There's southern Florida, or our little part of California that is warm. Everybody else is freezing their ass off.
we've
Speaking
got
of freezing their asses off,
It's cold up here, bro. It's -3 Fahrenheit, which is like -19 Celsius or some shit.
yeah.
Yeah, but all you Americans are going to be under about 17 foot of snow, aren't you? According to the news reports over here. Weather
It's not
bomb.
gonna be too bad.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe a little bit. It's gonna melt. It's gonna
Since
melt.
Joey's
Like,
on.
like after Christmas, it's gonna be like 40 degrees Fahrenheit. It's all gonna melt. I'm not worried about it at all.
I just let you know, Joey.
It's Ohio in the winter, dude. What do you expect? I mean, it's gonna be cold. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like it's the first time it's ever happened. Like, come on, man.
Oh,
got
cheers.
Lukey in the house.
Right, if we're playing that game.
I'm oh, look at that. Oh, it's
What we got then? Chicago. Is that Chicago?
The Bears.
That's the Bears. Bears.
The
Yeah.
Is
Bears.
that Saints?
But my Saints are playing Joey's Browns this weekend, so
Yeah, the Saints are playing the Brownies in negative whatever the fudge weather on Saturday. So I got tickets to that game. So you'll see me freeze my ass off up there. It's hey, it is what it is, man. You gotta spend money.
Yeah.
I guess so.
you too, Luke.
You don't get
So,
you don't
right.
get a reputation as a legendary, rugged, Midwestern lake guy unless you go to events like this. It can't just be like, it's too cold, and people are gonna respect me at that point. You know what I mean? You got to have a certain element of manliness to your repertoire, or people are gonna think you're just a giant flake. I mean, you don't need that kind of reputation.
no,
You know what?
you get this little heating pads. You get this little heating pads. You
Look
put in your
at
pockets for your hands, and this little.
Right,
Actually,
okay.
this Silver Spur is pretty good, but just let you know.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. So right, okay.
Oh,
Seeing as
Crummy's
we've
on the
got-
festive star.
We've got a load of us together. What have
I
been?
quite like that, Crumb.
I'm not
What
here
have been the highlights of this year? I feel like this year for me has been the longest year ever, and I'm a lot of what happened in lockdown has kind of blurred into what actually happened this year. So, like, I'm thinking of the things we did. One of my favourite things was riding scooters through Liverpool and watching Simon with a suit jacket on, with the flailing behind him.
He was like the worst superhero in the world, wasn't he? His white linen jacket going behind him.
Oh, it's great. I loved it.
It's not Spider-Man, it's Beer Man.
It's Beer Man coming. Yeah. It was great. I think John farting in the lift was mine.
Oh, no.
I did, and I filmed it, and I did it twice as well. You didn't get the other one on camera. We had Joey over.
That was
he
a
came
blast.
to the UK.
Freaking blast. For me, yeah, the UK trip, talking to Tommy Chung, talking to Sam Fox. Those are probably the three biggest events of the year. It's pretty fun.
Yeah,
obviously, one of mine is obviously finally getting hold of John's beers out here.
There's some well-traveled beers, bro. Them beers went to three different countries. They went from Huddersfield to Liverpool to Belfast back to Liverpool.
Well, I had one can that was basically the top was bulging. Obviously, you got to see the ding. And Chadio had an empty can.
But 11 out of 12 for beers that went 7,500 miles ain't too bad. I mean, that's a lot of traveling, bro.
That is good.
But,
Brew London for me. Brew London was one of the highlights of this year. That was just fantastic.
I've never seen Mark Simon as drunk ever.
Oh, my Lord.
I don't know what happened.
I know exactly what happened. We went in there with full of gusto and enthusiasm and started hitting all the bars. And then all of a sudden, it got to 7 o'clock. Hey, Craig.
Hey, Craig. How's it going, man?
All good, all good.
Merry Christmas.
And you
Merry
and everyone.
Christmas, mate. Nice to see you.
Cheers
I
for
remember
letting me
going over
join.
to Vibrant Forest and said, my beer of the year last year was, I think.
Well, I had one can that was basically the.
Oh.
Is that Teddy?
I don't know. Look at that. We've got a full house.
Woo!
Yeah, go on, Mark. Carry on. I'm going to get some more beer.
Yeah, going over to Vibrant Forest, and my best beer last year was a cognac barrel-aged imperial stout from them called Stygian Abyss. And I went over there and I just said, guys, I just want to say, like, my beer of the year last year was this. And they went, we've got a new one. I was like, what's that? 13.2% or something? I was like, oh, lovely. Half a pint, chatting away. Oh, that's lovely. Another half a pint. Next thing you know, it's about 7:30. I can't say my own name. Meanwhile, Simon's having a kip.
I'm asleep in the hottest room of the building, and I just felt like, I've never. Well, I reckon I'll be going to Brew London, but I'll be very careful next time. I'll be drinking the 3% best bitters in it.
Any table beers here? Any table beers?
Yeah. We've seen Craig at Craig. You were at Brew London, wasn't you? Or was it Camera? Where were you, Craig? Camera or Brew London?
I was at both.
We got
both of them.
We got Ken. We smuggled Ken in.
Yes.
We did.
Well, Brew London might get the ump if I say this, but basically we didn't have enough lanyards, so we were playing musical lanyards. so we were swapping between people to keep everybody in the building. Because the thing is, Ken, if you went out, you couldn't get back in again, could you? That was the problem.
Yeah, that's it. Well, for the half time part, it was like, didn't have one of them, I'll get booted out. So it's like, So I went and hid upstairs.
You did.
Did you hide upstairs? I did not know that.
Yeah, we hid him.
See you peeking above the window like that.
I done a live stream. I done a live stream upstairs. I just hid and done a live stream. So
Well, that's the thing, right? If you've taken your lanyard off, you've got a computer in front of you, and you're doing something, no one's going to come in and question it because they're like, "Oh, he's obviously doing something."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So I don't want to
Bruno
bother you.
was
So it's like, yeah.
Ted's completely smashed. That was quick. He is a lightweight. Look at the state of him.
That's what you get after a full day of watching planes.
It's true. It's true. So
Probably
you've
skip
got
lunch.
Ted. You've got below me on the bottom corner is a American Air Force veteran.
Cool. Hello.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true.
And above him, your father was a veteran, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's basically he had all his medals from when he was being a Marine.
No way again.
Korea War, bro. I got
Korean War.
I got the Iraq War medal. That's the coolest medal I got.
Yeah.
I gotta get that in a frame. This thing has just been sitting out for like a year and a half. It's all dusty now. I gotta put it in a frame, bro.
Yeah, man. Get it in a
Yeah,
frame.
that's why we did the shadow box for him.
It's one of those things you just want to get around to, but you just never do because it's like, okay, get around to it, and then, oh wow, there's weed. Let me smoke that weed, and the next thing you know, you know how it goes, bro. You know how it goes.
Medals. Weed.
Right. Medals just sit there. Weed gets me high, bro. So, you know, priorities, man.
My father-in-law was talking me through all the colours of the medals. So like Joey, you held that one up there. It's kind of got the Iraq flag and then like the yellow for the sand.
Mm-hmm.
He was like talking me through all the colours. Amazing, absolutely amazing how they get the colours on the medals.
Stu,
Oh yeah.
I've sent you a link, Stu. By the way, look at
every one of them has a history and there's a reason behind the colors and all that. It's really cool when you look at all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, the Royal Air Force too, same thing. I mean, it's a lot of the same medals. You know, I'm sure.
You get the miniatures.
I think the Iraq campaign medals are the same across the board. I could be mistaken. I don't know 100%.
In the US, do you get the miniatures that you can claim?
You can if you. I mean, if you got to buy them, pretty much. I mean, that's the miniatures only for like mess dress, like if you're going to a formal party or something. As you know, I'm not really the most formal guy in the world, so I don't really have much of the, the medals and stuff. But
I think Ted's gone for a minute. We'll take him off. Ted's fallen over. He got up. He's gone for a wee. He might be back later. We might get the real Nikos on later as well. Kent's vanished. What's happened there? Simo Sups is absolutely hanging today. Went proper out last night. Got home.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, COVID, didn't he, Simo? So it's good to hear he's fighting fit again.
Nice. Glad you're all right, old boy. Stu from Lager Logs. I sent you a link. It should be on your Instagram because you sent me a very nice message. So I fired it across here. I promise I will not do any Scottish accents. I promise I'll be really good. Oh my gosh.
He's a liar.
All right, I might do a little bit of Scottish accents, but I'll be good. He's back. He's back. Literally, Kent. Sam wanted to know where you went, and then you came back.
Where did I go? Oh, just the internet's playing up, so I just reset. I've just reset it, so hopefully it's I'm not at home. I'm in London, so it's not my setup. So.
For the people who haven't answered, what are their Christmas beer? What are their Christmas Day beers? What have you got in?
I've got a bunch next to me here. So.
Yeah, I got variety. I got a couple Sierra Nevada Christmas Jam IPA.
Nice.
It's this West Coast IPA, but it's got a musical background kind of thing. I have my homebrew, obviously. I made a winter warmer. It's 8%, so that's.
Oh, nice.
What's that, like a spice darker red?
Yeah, it's just like an ale. It's just like a spice. It's almost like Jasper with just instead of just all ginger. It's got allspice, nutmeg, cinnamon.
Nice.
A little bit of ginger in there, so it's basically a spice beer.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Nice.
I've got a mini keg of fish counter downstairs that I'm going to put into the old
mini keg. All 5 litres.
Yeah. I've got a mini keg down there.
Then if I really feel up to it, I'll be drinking. Maybe I'll have 1 or 2 of my Bourbon County stouts from this year, from Goose Island. So.
Oh yeah, great beer. What about the Anchor? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Have you got that one?
Yeah, I have that one, and that was this year's version was very interesting. It was, to me, it was more earthy.
Oh.
I mean, than prior years. I mean, it wasn't to the medicinal kind of side of it, but it was just like, wow, I was just shocked. I was like, okay, there was never like that before, so I don't know what they did to it to change it, but it's like, okay. I mean, it was the first couple sips of it, you're kind of like, okay, but then after that, you're kind of, you were good, but yeah. So it's one of those. It's just one of those you still have to try if you can, kind of thing.
Spiced amber ale.
It's one of those beers you've got to have every year. I do like it, but I mean, if it's earthy, I suppose that they change the recipe every year on that one. Doesn't
Yeah. No. Well, they changed the recipe and also the label. The tree is always different on the label. So.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So it's one of those. It's one of those. There was one place, as years ago, that they collected every year. So they had. I mean, it had a whole part of their pub was. It was like a sandwich place, and they sell beer. Also, the whole had one long shelf, just nothing but all those Christmas beers. I'm going like, holy cow!
Right. So you can see the difference each time.
Yeah, and most of the times you're going. I mean, there might be some repeats here and there, kind of thing, because obviously there's so many. They've been doing it for so long, 30 years, 40 or whatever, kind of thing. And but yeah, no, it was kind of cool.
I had a really good and interesting Christmas beer the other day, and sorry if you've got the. If you've got the Trembling Madness Variety Advent Calendar, turn off because this is your beer for tomorrow in the power of YouTube. It is a Christmas chocolate orange bock from Three Hills.
Oh, nice.
Everything told me it wouldn't work. When I pulled the can out, I was like, and you won't see the video, or you will see the video, but I ballsed up and recorded the last 4 beers in absolute silence. So I've got to come up with a video for that now. But yeah, it was a beer that I didn't expect to work, but my God, did it work. Oh, I don't
really?
Honestly, it was like chocolate essence. So it wasn't overpowering. It was more sort of fragrant chocolate rather than sort of creamy chocolate, if you know what I mean. And the orange was a lovely spiced orange, and that just works so well with the box style. It's absolutely brilliant. But talking of box inside, this might be one for you. Have you heard of that? Has anyone heard of that brewery in Crummy? I think you've heard of them, called St Mary of the St Mary Church on the Hill or something up in Sheffield.
No.
St Mary.
No.
I put it up.
Are they a Trappist brewery? They sound like a Trappist.
Say Mary, quite contrary. How does it go?
Honestly, I had a Schwarzbock from out of the Trembling Madness Advent Calendar. I had a Schwarzbock from them, and it was just one of the best beers I've ever had in my life. St Mary Brewery Sheffield on Google. It was unbelievable. Brewers of St Mary, St Miles of the Desert.
Oh yeah, I've heard of them. Yeah.
My God,
they do some good stuff,
mate. It was unbelievable.
I'm sorry, Mark. I'm just going to quickly whiz. We're going to quickly whiz through some questions because I'm like probably about what we are.
About an hour.
Yeah, 4:32. I'm like half an hour behind. So we'll quickly catch them up. I think Bits of Captain was out with my old man and brother. That's nice. It's nice being out with the old man and your brother. I'm looking forward to taking my boys out. It's going to be a good fun. I'm not looking forward to taking my daughter out because she'll cost me a fortune. We went shopping yesterday, and we had to get the food and bits and bobs. By the time we'd finished, she was like, "Dad, this would be cool," and Mum would like this, and it's like we weren't getting much change out of 300 quid by the time. Yeah. So
Simon's got 2.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, she just.
You got 2 girls, Si. You're in trouble.
Yeah. No,
I bought my 15-year-old daughter a bottle of peach schnapps today. She's over the moon with it. She's over the moon. Yeah. She can't wait to get into it. Yeah.
My mum was all that with me. I can drink.
Benjamin says Stone Crow tonight. Yes, absolutely.
Yes, it will be 7:00. 7:00. Yeah. I've just poured my last beer of the night, so I'm gonna. Well, not of the night, but of this night. So I'm gonna drink this one and I'm gonna dash off. But there'll be a Stone Crow at 7:00, definitely.
Yeah, don't forget. Hopefully we won't be going over, but it depends on how drunk I become. So these are the two beers that I've got. I've got this one, which is called Aldaris Pilsners. I'm sorry if you're Polish or Lithuanian or something. I don't know where it's from. It is from... I have no idea. And then I've got this one here, which I bought because I went, oh, it's a picture of a pheasant.
Zlati, that's Polish. Zlati, definitely.
Is that nice?
Zlati. I know it. I know Zlati. I think it means cheers or something, doesn't it?
So what do I go for next?
The Polish can does look better than the other one in your right hand.
Right,
Yeah.
I'll have the Polish can next.
So go to the other one.
Okay. What? No, I'm not. I am not saying that, Captain, out loud. I'm cracking open a Crumbacker. Oh yeah, I love a good Crumbacker.
Nice.
I got a nice Crumbacker glass from Brew London, and then our pallet that was meant to go and straight up to our brewery ended up going halfway around the country, ended up in storage, and most of the beer and samples we got given got nicked, including a whole barrel of our beer got stolen.
Oh no!
Yeah. It's just to be expected.
Annoying.
I can talk about lots of things. That's how good my beer is at getting it.
Oh,
Robbie, why are you laughing?
Read the comment.
Which one?
The one that's on the screen.
This one. I can talk about lots of stuff. Okay. What do you think Rose West looked like? Jeez Louise, man.
He's got. Yeah, there you go. He's got you back for my stream for me. That's good.
That's horrific.
Paul had a half day at work and he's been on beer since, I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon. Or he's pretty bad. I can imagine even sober he's like that. Yeah, look at the puppers. Puppers?
Chris had his dog on the screen. That's how far behind you are.
Yes, of course.
Oh, wow.
Oh, have I got anybody? Oh, I've got Ted's back. Ted is back.
Oh, is Ted sorted up already?
Yeah. We were doubting you for a second. You right, bud?
Yeah, man.
Is that the Blackjack Eurofighter?
Yeah, Ted. That's Ted's jet. Ted was in that on the first flight.
Oh, that went over my house at low level about 2 months ago.
Which one is that?
Awesome.
What is it? A fighter or?
Yeah. Oh, Ted, you better go and get that, mate. Yeah, that's the Typhoon, and just want to say a massive thank you. But yeah, Ted flew in the very first flight of that aircraft.
Actually,
yeah, really, in the maiden flight, ZJ914. That was the very first flight. I can see some guys from the US. This is the Mad Hatters. Lake and Eve, by the way, this T-shirt.
Oh, nice. I never got to go to England when I was in the service. There was one trip that went to Lake and Eve back in '97, but I think I went to Virginia instead.
Well, hold tight,
What?
because you guys, one of the crew from Lake and Eve is going to take this guy up through the Mac Loop. This is low level, which is a very, very cool place in Wales. So hold tight. Yeah, Ted's going through the Mac Loop with yeah, we can take. I can put him a Lord's Brewing Co hat on.
Oh yeah, boy, that'd be awesome, mate. I would be well stoked.
Well, at least it's safer than his beret. I mean, Ted, what do you think, mate? You're right there with that, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, Ted, this is Ted's jet. Ted actually flew in that on the very first flight.
That's awesome.
So
That's awesome, Nikos. Nikos, tell us the story of how you got Ted, because I love that you told me. I came onto one of your live streams, and you were talking about it, and I caught the last bit of it.
okay.
It's a cool story.
All right. So I've been working with your stream in the background because it's so cool. I've never tuned in, and it's just been great. And a lot of you were mentioning lockdown, and Ted was created out of lockdown. Okay, so basically, can I go a little bit further back than that? Is that okay?
Yeah, go for it. The floor is yours.
So I don't know who any of you guys love aviation. We all do, but when I was a kid, I was
I love it.
oh, yeah. I was born in Western Supermare. Okay, so it's home of the Western Air Festival. All right, or Western Super Mud, whatever you want to call it. But it's home of an aviation like air show, and every year, obviously because I was born there, every year the air show was on, and we'd go to the air show. But I would always go with my best friend, who was my cousin. He was my best mate, and we'd always go to air shows, even when we moved different countries. Different counties and countries as well. We're going to the air shows. He was my air show buddy, but sadly he passed away, and I didn't go again, and that was the end of that. 20 years passed on after his death, right? And all that stuff. I just never wanted to go to an air show again. It was just one of those things, when you have like a mate and you go to do the same thing, and then once they've gone, you don't want to do it again. However, lockdown came. Now, for Betty, it was emotional. In fact, for everyone, it was emotional, right? So lockdown came, and I just wanted to cheer the world up. And what I wanted to do, there's a bridge near my house right now. In fact, it's about, 200 meters from here. And I wanted to cheer the planet up by filling it with teddy bears. I wanted to fill an entire bridge with teddy bears, right? So where did I get these teddy bears from? I asked my girlfriend, I asked loads of people for teddy bears so I can just cheer the world up. But I didn't tell them why. So I decided to, one night, fill the entire bridge with teddy bears during that deep, deep, dark first lockdown. I filled up with, so I got tons of bags of teddy bears. But in the bags, I had a look, was this guy. I know, this guy here, right? And I was like, he's not going on that bridge. So I kept him for an unknown reason, okay? I'll tell you a secret. He does actually look like my cousin, right? And that's what I did. I don't know whose compliment is whose, right? But I kept him because I thought he can't go on that bridge. Anyway, I filled the bridge. I went on Google Maps. The news got involved. There was like this bridge filled with teddy bears, and it was a mysterious who did it. Anyway, as that was going on, I had work to do near Coningsby, which is an RAF base. It's a QRA station, also known in the US as NORAD. Is that right, NORAD? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we call QRA, Quick Reaction Alert. So I was driving towards the base, which is only 5 miles away where I needed to work. But don't ask why I took this guy with me. I took him. And I had him in the car. And the lights came on, and there's these special lights to let you know that there's an incoming aircraft and you have to stop your car. I did something better than that. I pulled up in the lay-by in a parking space, and I got out, and the trend at the time was taking a photo, a selfie of yourself with an aircraft in the background, okay? So I thought, I didn't want to be in it. So I got this guy out the car and had this video of this typhoon coming in the background, and he had a fit. And in fact, I did too, just in case. And I posted that video on Facebook, right? And everyone loved it. In fact, it got such a good reaction. And someone said on there, "Oh, I wish the pilot would take him up." Guess what? A month, literally a month after that happened, between that month, I had a message from the Typhoon display pilot, which is which is like your display pilot in the US for you guys, like the Blue Angels and that, like the top pilot, actually messaged me to say, when could Ted get his medical by? Right. At this stage, I thought it was some wind up. I thought someone was actually joking. I thought, I know the pilot's name, but I thought it was a joke. He actually genuinely took Ted up in this thing in the very first flight. This is the actual pilot, Sainty, the legend, who took Ted on the flight of his life. And there's a video on YouTube of the whole thing doing 9G turns and God knows what with him in his jacket. And it went on from there. That's where it spawned from. So it took the real amazing that real cool fighter pilot. Like, I'm going to take this teddy bear up.
That's awesome.
This. But the thing is, the channel when we grew it was quite new. We didn't know where it was going. We didn't know it was going to be an aviation channel. And it is literally only in the last 3 months did this channel just go mental, literally. So that's the story, John and crew. That is how it happened.
I love it.
Post his link to his channel.
Yeah.
Ted Coningsby.
Yeah, Ted Coningsby, spelled CONINGSBY. Any of the mods in chat, could you stick the link in? That would be great. Go over, check his channel out.
And we
Nikos,
raised... Hello.
Do you have a charity that you like?
we actually raised money for the benevolent fund for the Royal Air Force, because that's what we did.
Fantastic.
Right,
so-
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. For you coming on, and it's Christmas, I'm going to donate tonight. I will send across them £50.
Well, we have a Just Giving for Ted. If you go on Just Giving,
Yeah, okay.
I've actually. Do you know what? Just a little sideline before Ted. I've actually raised nearly just short of £2,000 for our Royal Marines. I actually did a 30-miler.
You mad git.
I did a 30-mile challenge with 30 kilos of God knows what in the back. I didn't have a rifle because I would have got arrested.
Doesn't go down round here.
No, but I've always been into military stuff. But I'm very fond of aviation, and it took a teddy bear. I'm going to be realistic. You know, here's my hand. It took a teddy bear to put a smile on people's faces. And just like, that's all I want to do is just, you know, aviation is cool. We love military, and it's only military we do, guys. And it was like, I want to do military aviation, but with a little twist, because there's a lot of people doing it. And I took a teddy bear to make that happen.
You know? Hey, I got to jump, bro. My lunch time is over. So thanks for having me up, John. Appreciate it, guys.
I love you. I love you, man.
See you,
Joey. Joey's a legend. Top lad.
All right, man. Well, I'm going to have to shoot as well, man. But yeah, we do have a Just Giving, but it's towards the benevolent fund. Yeah. We love you, John, man. John, you were amazing.
I didn't know you had that, so I'm literally doing it now.
Oh, bless you, man.
And I'm going to send you. Well, I know, because it's an emotional story, and I wanted to support, because I know I can give you super chats and stuff like that, but YouTube takes half. But it's Christmas, and you know.
Thanks, man.
We love our veterans, and
we do, yeah. And that's what people got to remember. Do you know what? I know this is very I don't know, gritty is probably the right word, but someone said to me that charities are what the government can't fix, and that really hits that. That really hit it. That really, and I was like, yeah, you are right, because the amount of veterans I know, because I was a big Thatcher fan in my time, and I loved this is what the connection was with the Royal Marines, where I did the charity. I was going through a lot of mess in life, and I love their state of mind, and I love what the Marines do, and that's why I decided to do what they do to train. I actually did the time that was allowed. I actually did it in under 8 hours, the 30 miles I actually did it. And a lot of people said, fair play, if you want to recruit, go. But I'm like, well, I'm a bit ancient now for that.
You'd be a little bit fitter than me, Nikos, I'll tell you that.
I did it in 7 hours, 46 minutes, I think it was. So I had 15 minutes. Oh, well, I did it. You know, it was good fun. I didn't know where my channel was going to go, but the amount of people that send me messages, like gifts, cards, letters, fan mail, and you know what? It's that after coming back from that day, man, when it was just fog, when we come back and then coming back to all these messages and letters, and you think, shit. Do you know what? You know, I just some girl. Sent me a message saying, you cheer up my dad's life because his dad died not long ago, and I get all these messages, someone saying they were getting bullied and love what Ted does, and it's like, my goodness, I have that impact in life. Well, do you know what? I'd rather do that than have like a super paid job. I'd love that, and that's what I wanted to do, is just put a smile on people's faces, man.
Are you full time, Nikos, with the channel now?
On YouTube, nearly. I will be hopefully next year.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Good on you, man.
Yeah, and all it is, man, is mixing aviation with supporting the real life, just adding a bit of fun to it, man.
I need to go and get my wallet, so I'm going to quickly go off. You carry on talking.
John, the pump truck's in the back garden, mate, if you want to get your wallet.
Yeah.
And you know what? And just above that, I've got a lot of these. Hang on, sorry. I've got a lot of these things all signed from the pilots and stuff.
Nice.
All of Ted's flights, when Ted flies and stuff, they we get all these things. And I got another one from one of our frontline combat that were just saying, thanks for inspiring new recruits. And do you know what? The amount of messages I get from children, like I say children, they're like 15, whatever. and they say, yeah, we're joining the RF because of what you do. And I'm like, whoa, I have that impact. And I'm like, bloody hell.
It's amazing.
That's huge.
You know,
The most mental thing, I applied to the RAF as a weapon systems operator years ago, years and years ago. And it's just, you say about it there. And I think people sort of probably would think that people wouldn't be inspired to go into that through a YouTube channel, but you can literally watch a YouTube channel, walk into your local recruitment station and go, I want to be an RAF pilot. And they go, okay. And then you're in the system. And then you apply through literally your local armed forces office. Because I mean, I was in there. I went originally in as a whiz op. There was 4 pilots. There were multiple mechanics. But it's literally, you could watch a YouTube channel and walk down your armed forces office and apply.
Nice. Yeah, that's cool.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can absolutely believe that, Nikos. I really can.
Yeah, nice one. But so I just want to say a massive thank you, John, for letting us on. Thank you so much from where is he? Because I'm gonna shoot off now, and it's been great having you in the, because I did say Saturday I needed to edit in the background. But anyway, massive. It's been great hearing all of your stuff about all the beers and stuff. Because so Ted doesn't drink because it's a family channel, but I love getting wasted. So so it's all good. Ted's gonna send me to the warrant officer now. So I just want to say, see you soon, all. Merry Christmas and a happy
Merry Christmas.
Cheers, mate.
Merry Christmas to you too. See you later, everyone. Bye.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow.
That's awesome.
There we go. I wasn't expecting that level of story time tonight. I'll be honest. That was great.
No,
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely insane. I saw him yesterday in his car. He's got a little car it's a little sort of hatchback car that's all sign written with Ted Coningsby.
How's he gone?
Yeah, he just left.
Say goodbye, mate.
Just gone.
Oh, he's a good guy.
I'm gonna have to dash myself. I'm really sorry, but I'm gonna have to make a dash for it. I'm running around. I'm trying to cook the kids' tea, and I'm like,
mate.
Yeah.
Look, before you go, Merry Christmas. Thank you for all the support this year, and let's have a great time next year as well.
Yeah,
next year's going to be insane.
It should be good. It should be good next year. Yeah. So awesome, guys. Thanks for having me.
Love you, man.
Cheers, Simon.
Have a good one, dude. There we go.
Right. I'm an aviation geek, and that was really, really cool.
That wasn't it? That was cool.
I didn't want to bring it up in the middle of a serious conversation, Mark, but you in part of that just told you were a massive weapons handler.
In his dreams.
Yeah.
I'm sure his wife. I'm sure his wife probably will laugh at that. Oh, now he's gonna die from.
Right, you can't make me laugh because I'm literally getting over the flu. So, but no. Oh my god, yeah, that's really cool.
Right.
Ooh, what's that? Craig.
I've not seen that one before. What is it?
It's Candor. It's part of Siren's CCC series, but it's not that this year. It's 3 collabs, but it's a decadent stout with cacao, basically.
Nice.
So it's a collaboration with Cycle Brewing out of Florida. 7.8, but yeah, not too bad. They've got 2 others in the series, which I've not had yet. They've got one with Apollo one called Charm, and they've got one with Garage Project in New Zealand called Curiosity.
Nice looking cans.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, that one's 10%. That one's 9%, and the one I'm drinking is the lowest, 7.8.
So is that a series the same way they've done the stouts? It's
like the Caribbean chocolate cake series, but they've done they've done 3 different collabs this year.
Nice.
So I'm on that, and then I'm on From Nowhere from Flock.
Just to clarify, Craig, this isn't all at once. You don't have 4 glasses full.
No, I've already done it. I've already it's here. I'm double fisting, so yeah. So yeah.
My wife knows about that. What? No, wrong channel. Sorry.
Well, right. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Cheers.
Oh my gosh! I can't
Any old
believe this. I can't. Oh dear.
John, you're not allowed to complain about that.
I'm saying nothing. I'm not saying anything.
I didn't escalate that. So
No, it was the massive weapon handler that escalated it.
well, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
It is a massive weapon.
The thing is, it feels about 11 o'clock, but it's only 5:30.
I know.
That's the problem.
I'm like, I'm already fuzzy head. I'm like,
Yeah, me too.
The fuzziness.
I started on a 7.8. I've gone up to an 8. So
I've literally just cracked a double IPA open
I've got a
from
few other.
Forest Road.
Oh right.
Jupiter.
I know I've said this before. I have a real.
Can't see it.
So I like
It's a long
what
way
Forest
away.
Road do. Sorry, Craig, go on.
No, sorry.
So I like what Forest Road are doing on their socials and stuff. But Forest Road in Nottingham is renowned for, and I've said it before, slightly more nefarious activity.
I've heard for years. Yeah.
Yeah. So when the name was out, I'm like, I can't take it seriously.
One
What
in
you're
London.
saying is, if you took
There's
a
one in
can
London.
of Forest Road onto Forest Road in Nottingham, you'll have
You'll
a
get
really
arrested.
good night.
That
That'll do. That's enough for me.
was all good.
See you in Nottingham, Crumb. No, it's very nice. Probably shouldn't have cracked it now though, because it's only.
I've got a few
5:30.
other beers for Christmas, but they're all stouts. So. Yeah, one a bit silly with stouts. Looking forward to trying that. The diamonds in the mud.
Who's that with? Amundsen.
Yeah, it's a collab.
Yeah. Random percentage, 10.1.
glittery imperial stout. Yeah,
A what? Sorry.
it's got edible glitter in it.
That is the most Vault City thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. I saw
What was that?
advertising it, and I was like, I don't want to drink that.
It's fun. So,
Craig the
And it's-
Unicorn when he poos glitter.
well, won't need to turn the light on. So
That's true.
save electricity. Got a finger head. So,
Your bathroom look like there's a disco ball on the go.
wow. Yeah. Probably.
Well,
John,
well
which of
with
your
stream
many...
so far.
It has. Very eventful. John, which of your many Eastern European beers are you on now?
I'm drinking the one with the pheasant on.
Okay.
This is very nice.
Huh?
It's actually very. It tastes all right. I like the bitterness of it. It's not too bad. It's got a very. The only thing about it is
Metallic.
no metallic. I feel like there's what's it called? The one that gives you butterscotch. Rob, what's it called?
Oh,
Diacetyl.
Oh, you're on about DMS.
Yeah, it smells like diacetyl.
Yeah,
Is DMS cabbage?
Mm-mm.
that's all. It's the fermentation,
It's like-
isn't it?
It's like basically like popcorn, butter popcorn.
Yeah.
Mm. Definitely.
I mean, it could be. There's different parts of it, but I mean, but it's it's an off flavor that you can't miss.
Well, I'm drinking this one. It's not bad. It's not the best. Ilkley Merry Christmas spiced amber ale. It's got a little bit of Christmas spice. Just about subtle enough for me, which is good.
Yeah, that's
Don't want
what.
too much.
That's what you want, though, Rob. I think I've had a couple of beers out of the Travelling Man South in Canada this time, and they've been just too spicy.
Yeah.
Or try to sort of overdo the Christmas stuff. It's weird. Not keen.
Yeah. It's not pleasant. It's not pleasant.
Is Ilkley Derbyshire?
Ilkley, Yorkshire.
Yorkshire, yeah.
Yorkshire,
Yeah.
God's own country. Just saying.
Yeah, West Yorkshire.
Yeah, both of the beers so far have been Yorkshire, haven't they? Black Sheep.
I get a lot
Yeah.
of Ilkley in my
What do
local,
we
so I
do?
assume they're quite close.
What's the general consensus between you guys of Black Sheep?
Their 5-barrel project's really good.
They're good at they're very good at trad stuff. They're not very good when they try and experiment.
Yeah,
I've not tried any of their other stuff
Yeah,
apart from the trad stuff.
yeah. The
It's-
5-barrel project's really good. What I've had, which is like a side project.
I think they're for me. I think I'd like to try them out of. So, Crummy, you went to a pub that was really, really close to their brewery. Was it earlier in the year?
Yeah, I've been a couple of times. It's the it's called the Black Swan. Yeah. Anyway, it's a mile and a half away from the brewery.
Yeah. So that beer is going to be probably the best.
It's very good. Very good.
And you're never going to. I mean, down where I've lived and where I live now, you're never going to get that quality, are you?
No, and I've had it in one of my locals that is genuinely very, very good for beer, and it's been awful. So,
okay,
like even if you go to a place that you know does good stuff and it's not great, there doesn't mean it's, you know what I mean. It's so inconsistent sometimes. But at the same time, I've had it at another pub that's very good for beer, not far away, and it's been all right, but never as good as it was at Source. So, yeah, it's a hard one.
So, seeing as I'm craft beer focused, are we going to talk about the pineapple milkshake IPA that they released?
That tastes like arse.
We're going to in a minute after I tell you what I've just been sent from Dictionary Corner, and I'm going to apologise to Mark in advance here, but she says she's clearly watching downstairs and says, "Why does Mark look like that supply teacher that tries to be your friend when he's in Christmas mode?"
I love it.
Right. Dictionary Corner. I've never called you Dicko or DC. No, it's true. It's true.
I love the shirt, Mark, for what it's worth. I think it's fantastic.
It's even better because I've got about 4 frames a second and it looks all really sort of trippy and weird.
Well, the thing is, it sounds like an insult, but what she's really saying is you're the only one that looks like they get away with working with children. The rest of us would just be instantly banned.
Hold on, weren't supply teachers meant to be quite good looking?
No.
No.
No. No.
Can someone get some comments whilst I am literally?
Oh yeah, you're only about two years behind, John. Now, so you're on pace.
So, hold on, shall we just be quiet for 10 minutes while John goes through every comment?
Okay.
No, I'm not doing it. No, you go.
10 minutes.
You got it.
10 hours.
There's a lot of it that we don't want to read on here anyway because it's just bad. But
no, you go for it. You go for it.
That's good.
You're in charge. I'm trying to get this payment through with me.
It's good not being the host. I enjoy it.
Business banking.
Well, you got Paul sitting there and doing his emoji comments again.
Paul's found the animal section on the emojis, isn't he? On WhatsApp.
Yeah.
We're all the way back at that comment there.
And we didn't know the Royal Navy had a parking division. Wasn't that where Mark was joining?
John, what time is that?
I don't know. Let's have a
About
look.
an hour ago.
Yeah, it was 4.
Oh, more than about 2 hours ago. We've
No,
only been on an hour and a half.
That Dorito's got out of date.
Oh, yeah, he's got his money worth there.
Flipping.
Yeah.
Come on, John, you can do it. You can do
Hey,
it.
you can move on to another comment.
Being an hour away.
No, you go for it. I'm doing something.
Well,
right?
you drop the comment down at least.
We can't bring the
All right,
comments
I'm
up.
doing it. I'm all right. All right.
I can't.
You can leave it. Hey, Merry Christmas, Jim.
Hi, Jim.
Jim's in.
Merry Christmas, Jim.
Blimey.
Yeah, Sammy's still. I think it might be in Christmas in Australia by now.
I can't even.
It's Christmas Eve, certainly in Australia right now.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how far away that. Oh, here we go. So you're an hour behind on the comments.
What? All right, Ken.
No.
All right. Greg's weighing in on me.
Just saying.
All right, I'm trying.
You're getting better. You're getting better.
Yeah.
To be fair, whatever happens here tonight is still better than Paul's beer reviews.
Why? What happened?
Why?
That man is late on his comments. But that's, you know why? Because he's the biggest channel. I have about 10 people to deal with, and he's got about 90.
That's true.
It's true.
Yeah, man, we've got to do Liverpool. We've got to do it.
Yeah, good.
Oh, wow, what's happening there? It's doing some ghosting weird things.
These trad beers are making me
These
feel.
guys. You've got to go to those guys in Liverpool. Asvet.
That's how it works. Right, I've done my donation. I'm back on it.
You've got to go there.
Hey,
Yeah.
very good.
Oh,
John.
is that the nutty one? Or is that the chocolate orange one?
Well, no, but yeah, that's the brewery you got to go to in Liverpool, Azvex.
Azvex, yeah. Used to be up in Crummy's Land, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Neon Raptor.
Yeah, it's Neon Raptor guy, yeah.
So that one is that, which is a chocolate orange stout.
I'm trying to get the comments, but
anyway, sure.
I'm trying.
I can't hold you up.
I'm getting mocked by the very people that just keep talking about stuff. But it's fine. It's fine. No, I'm kidding. Happy Christmas, all. Paul Goggins, how you doing, you handsome devil, you? With your shiny bald head. Joey, and she can't even tie her own shoelaces. Why is that?
Too pissed to.
You're too drunk. Right. I'm trying to... Dorito says, Andrew! That
Shock.
is...
Shock.
Here we go. Beer Dog says, sorry guys, my Somerset interwebs is just not playing ball. I'll try later.
What are we eating?
All right, then it's okay. Happy Christmas, you bunch of slings.
Here he is.
Hi, Paul.
Coming in the way you think he would.
It was nice to have you on, Chris. You're a good guy. Come on later on if you're up
Absolutely.
for it, whatever. Just no good to me. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, I would have thought you'd. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I had that experience last week when me and Luke John were trying to do a live beer review this week, and I get ours connected. We were each other were fuzzy, but I guess on wherever it was on YouTube, it was fine. But it's like we were just cutting each other out. Like, okay.
We've had that.
It was weird. And we finally, I don't know what we did. We started everything and said, just go for it. And we just got lucky.
It's tough. It's annoying, isn't it, when it does that?
Yeah.
Phil, Merry Christmas to you, you saucy devil, you. Keep up with the old photo. Phil does a lot of beautiful photographic stuff. He's a very talented man.
Nice
Matt
one.
Williams, Merry Christmas. Sorry,
Hey,
it's
Matt.
an hour ago. Twitter is too toxic. Yeah, I find it toxic. I think Facebook's gone the same way. Nikos is new to craft beer and he loves it. Yeah. David Wilson saying hello to Paul and Jim. David Wilson's a legend.
Isn't he? He's such a good bloke.
He's such a good guy. The live was a bit unengaging last weekend. I'm a bit rusty. Yeah, it takes a bit of time. Don't worry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's probably about right. Luke, it's probably, like literally. There's probably a whole.
It's a fair estimate.
Yeah. Jim Bob Cop. I love the fact that he calls him Jimbo Cop or Jim Bob Cop. Just got through stuffing a muffin. I didn't ask.
I feel that would mean something different over here.
Yeah, I feel like that's a different thing. Always a red. Hello, how you doing? Always a red. Nice to see you.
Hey mate,
lovely. He's a legend. He's another legend. Sorry, I need a lot to beer over. We're loving this. Working on our next video. I think I already read that out, but cheers, old
cheers,
boy.
Dad.
Captain's probably saying something. Always a red. You okay, bro? Yeah. I'm sat here wearing my Lord's Brewing London t-shirt. Yeah, boy. Yeah, in fact, we weren't sure we had it in stock, actually. We were searching through the box. Luckily, there was one in your size. It's like watching Celebrity Squares. Well, we obviously are far from celebrities. Maybe Crummy's. Oh, Rob's Bramble. Yeah, definitely a celebrity.
It's only because I'm Santa.
Brew London was good. Minus the little wooden chair.
Yeah, that chair was small.
I smelled like a hog. Oh my gosh!
I smelled like a hog roast.
God, dear Lord, animal.
Oh, yeah, this is getting fun. Now this conversation is going to get fun now.
It's true. Yeah. Who out of all of us, who would have been in prison first? Let's see.
Yeah.
You, John.
Okay. Sharky's the governor, apparently. I've heard about Sharky's extra bunk. What's this about? I heard Shark's got extra junk in his bunk. What's this about?
What happens on late streams stays on late streams, I guess.
Yeah. This is what happened, John, when you lose control of your chat.
All right. Well, look. Okay. Right. Well, you take Matt Hall. Hello. I'm going to just get key ones. Matt Hall. Merry Christmas.
Hey, Matt.
Jolly Fish.
Bloody handsome is our Matt.
How you doing, Jolly Fish? He's a friend of mine. He's a good lad. You're too young to be on here. Just saying.
How do you know?
Because I know him. I know him because
Okay.
he's my mate's son. Your dad would not approve. Definitely wouldn't approve, especially. If
Jolly Fish, tell your dad you're on stream. And
no,
say
Dad, no, Mark, stop.
Tell your dad that John wets the bed. He actually does wet the bed. I've seen it.
I loaded some of them weapons onto planes, loading class 1 explosives. Typically a nuke onto a bird is a sight to behold. Ooh. Nice. To be honest, I wouldn't trust Mark with a Fiat Punto.
It's true.
Okay. Just cracked a bottle of Sahi. Never tried it before. It's actually okay. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's better than the UK.
Rice lager, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, David.
It's a Portman version of sake.
No.
Rob the double fist.
No, don't start this one.
Where's this come from, Rob? Was this your conversation earlier?
Feel like Thomas the Tank Engine coming out there.
Basically, who said it? Craig? Did Craig say it?
Craig was
2
double
beers?
fisting earlier.
2 beers.
Drinks.
Yeah, I used to call it the same. But apparently it's the wrong thing to say.
Well,
he was drinking in stereo.
Just, well, I don't know. Double cupping, I don't know.
That's even worse, mate.
Worse.
I've been told
Craig,
that's
you dirty bugger.
double parked. You double parked, Craig.
That's not better either.
Oh, well, there you go.
Oh dear me.
I'm used to late night, so what can I say?
Alan Mead's in.
Hey, Alan, how you doing, mate?
He's in with his cow, Fraser. How we doing? It's very cold over in Ireland. It's currently freezing. No, Brad, it was worse because Captain Meats was already in, and you can't get much lower than that in the sort of filth wizardry, you know. Very good, very nice.
Rob's on the Landlord Dark. What a beer that is, by the way.
Nice.
Timmy Taylor's is just one of the most underrated beer/breweries in the world.
It's because it's really expensive and sucks.
It doesn't suck, though, does it? If I go into a bar and I see Landlord on tap, I'm having a pint of Landlord. It's as simple as that.
Lord.
Then you got Bolt
Do you know
Maker.
that?
Then you got Dark.
I think this is a north-south thing because I feel like that when I see a pint of ESB. But when like Disco or Rasco, they're like, oh, ESB. So,
I'd drink a pint of ESB. It's the best you can get.
Yeah, I think ESB is great. But I think Timmy Taylor's is.
It's about £5.70 a pint down here, so it's probably not that up there.
Oh yeah, it is. Basically
right.
it's so expensive up here that most of the pubs don't they'll give the pump like you'll see it normally on a side of the bar.
All right.
Because they feel like they have to have it.
Yeah.
But they don't make as much profit on it because it's so expensive.
What is it? What's the ABV on cask of ESB?
I don't
Same
actually know.
I don't
Normally
different from the bottle, but
Normally
I don't know.
Probably a bit lower, wasn't it?
Yeah, normally.
We have Bolt Maker and what's the other one?
Does it click into a next duty step if it.
I don't know how it works. I don't know.
No, it's got to be 7.5%. Above 7.5%, they don't make anything like that. They're just, I've lost love for them because they're one of the ones that during lockdown tried to lobby to have our duty relief removed from small breweries.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tim Taylor's.
Fuller's did.
Yeah. They're on the list.
Tim Taylor's
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they heavily lobby government. Heavily.
They're an independent family-run brewery, though, aren't they?
Well, they've got this American, I think it's either American or Canadian guy called Tim. And he is, he is actually called Tim. But he is very much, I know that they schmooze a lot of the politicians all the time to get their own way. Yeah. I got them and Harvey's as well. Harvey's are on that group.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I care about Harvey's, but they are absolutely pants.
Well, yeah.
Their mild's really good. I like their mild.
I've given up on this beer because it tastes so bad of diacetyl. Neil Long, Merry Christmas, you.
So BSC's just said ESB is 5.5 in cask. So that's a whole percentage point down from the bottle, isn't it?
I would assume so. It's definitely lower. Wow, I assume it's lower.
Was it about 5.8 in a bottle, is it? I don't know.
Oh, is it 5.8? Sorry, I thought, you know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of Broadside, where they've got that whole ESB point below to cask.
Shark, you're a knob. Oh dear. I'm going to try and catch up on these. There's lots of animal emojis.
Well, it's 5.9 in bottles and keg. 5.5 on cask.
Okay.
5.9, yeah.
So, there you go.
That is sad, Neil. I'll be honest, the gingerbread brown ale sounds stunning. John,
gingerbread brown ale.
John's just left and shouted from the back of the room.
Have Twisted Wheel gone into administration now?
Yeah.
There's a guy called Beer Nouveau. You're probably all familiar with Beer Nouveau's website where they've got all the updates. He's got every brewery that's either gone. He's got every brewery that's closed, but in sort of the circumstances. So it'd be close the doors, administration still trading, administration not trading. Not saying it's the Bible, but it's worth a look. But I think Twisted Wheel are actually closed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're gone.
82 of them, isn't it? This year, just this year. 82.
That is so thin looking.
82 breweries in 1 year.
Looks thin.
That's nothing though. I mean, I know it sounds awful, but there were way more going during lockdown. It's just it wasn't necessarily as publicized, but we're all under a lot of pressure. It's difficult. I mean, we've got our grain prices for next year, and it's 30% higher, and they're already 50% higher this year. And anything dark, my gosh, roasted malts are through the roof. Absolutely, yeah. Honestly, I'd be surprised next year if people do much in the way of dark, and I think a lot of people are going to be experimenting with other kinds of grain just to try
is that the energy to turn them to dark grains?
Yeah, that's what's killing it. Yeah, and it's also transport. Actually getting your grain up here. So it's where it comes from and stuff like that. You're talking a lot of money.
If there's no dark beer, I'm gonna have to change my channel completely. I'll jump out of a window if my only choice is hoppy IPAs for more than 3 months. Like I'm just gonna be gone.
It sucks. Yeah, Twisted Wheel, really good brewery, lovely people. We got to meet them.
Brew London, weren't they? They're about 3 miles along from you.
Yeah,
real sad. Good people. I wish them all the best of luck in whatever they do, and I think they'll do well. They came out of nowhere and, like on social media, just completely kicked my ass. Every time we went in to a competition on Instagram and I was up against them, I lost every time.
The thing is, it's all bad news now. But I wondered. I said to you, John, the other day, didn't I? I wonder if brewers are quitting whilst they're ahead, rather than getting absolutely hammered. And you wonder whether they're just going to shut down and then restart in 3 years' time.
I think
So
I
you
think
might
there's a
see
few
lull
breweries.
and there'll be a
I think there's
huge
some
bounce.
breweries and bottle shops doing that. It's not just breweries, it's bottle shops as well. I think a lot of them are doing that, and they're just like, oh, you know, we're going to see how it goes and kind of deal. There's lots of that to chat, and then maybe in the future, you know, whatever. But for now, goodbye, kind of deal.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Nomadic had the highest rated beer at Brew London.
Yeah,
in terms of sort of the public rating it, not a load of
Another lead
beer
brewery.
experts that may or not have been given sweeteners to vote on it. But Nomadic was fully. Was it what? Was it
Pint,
Untapped
please.
on? Or was it Pint, please?
Pint,
Pint,
please.
please. The thing is, though, about that, like, it can be manipulated as well. I'm not taking that away from Nomadic, but like we were at GBBF and our Putin's Varvar beer went off first, and it had a full amount of casks that they'd requested, and Wild Beer Co. went and claimed that theirs went off first, but they had less than half as much.
You're right.
So,
yeah.
And it was the camera guys came over and said they've claimed that on Twitter, but you guys were off like half a day before them.
Right.
So all these things can be sort of know manipulated. But the other side to it is, I mean, Wild Beer Co. I think they were obviously needed as much promotion as possible. So I would. It would be a shame to see that brewery go. It's a shame to see Nomadic go, to be honest.
There's quite a few. There's a couple down my way that have gone. Boutiliers and Old Dairy, which is probably one of the best cask breweries in Kent.
Old Dairy. I went to school in Tenterden.
Yeah.
Old Dairy. I remember Old Dairy starting up when they had like blue top, white top, and red top.
Well, we used to get that on cask all around my area back about 10 years ago.
What? Mark, really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Slap and Pickle are moving. I think they've got another place, Slap and Pickle.
So what have they just called it a day down there?
I don't know what someone mentioned what happened, but I can't remember now. A few months ago, but yeah.
No way! I'm wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought it was just them moving. I didn't realise it was the whole, like, there's multiple businesses in one place, isn't there?
Yeah.
Down the
So
stairs.
if you haven't been there before, so basically you go, you walk up as if you're going to the what's the building called with the big owls outside? Is that the town hall?
Yeah, it's up that way. Yeah.
Yeah, so you go up there, and then you've got the Victoria Hotel, which shut down on the left, and then on the corner, you would just walk past it and not see it, but there's Assembly Underground. You go down inside it, and it's like this massive cellar thing, but it's got Vocation's got a bar in there with 50 keg taps. Is that right?
Something like
that.
Yeah,
50.
Yeah, with all these screens up, and then you've got like the pizza people, you've got the falafel guys, you've got Slap and Pickle burger joint, you got
the Slap and Pickle is great.
Yeah.
It's one of them places where you sort of, it's a big community and you can take your drinks. And
lots of different businesses under one kind of roof deal.
Fantastic.
And where was this? Sorry, Margate.
No,
Leeds.
I wish Leeds.
Oh, sorry. Okay, fair enough.
I can't believe that shut. I'm amazed. I'm absolutely amazed. Unbelievable. Gutted for him.
Yeah.
That's a real shame. John, the Putin one was one of my favourite beers this year. It was good, wasn't it? I really liked it. It just ruined me every time I drank it, though.
It was about 17%, John.
It was quite strong. It was quite strong. It was like rocket fuel, but it had a lot going for it. It had a real... so those guys had learned a lot of their brewing stuff from Belgium. And I felt it had a bit of a Belgian vibe going on in it. But it was nice that he raised some money for charity, so that was pretty cool. What's that say? The Royal Navy will invade Sri Lanka by the time he gets there. All right, funny.
He has skipped quite a lot to get to that, so.
I have. I've skipped a lot where it's just emojis of animals. There you go. Right, liftoff is here. Have a good one. I'll catch you all later. See you later, Jackman.
Okay, Jackman, mate.
He's a good guy as well. There you go. Look at that. I've caught up.
No, you haven't.
No, you haven't. You absolutely cheated, mate.
I went through all of them. Freedom Convoy 2036. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. They've done well. He's getting held to account, isn't he, now in court? And it's not gone very well for him, by all accounts. So, Merry Christmas, Timothy Cowans.
Hey, Timothy.
Merry Christmas. I was well pleased last week, John, to go into a pub and actually get Lords on cask in one of my locals. It was superb. Is it Malamute?
Malamute, yeah.
Oh, so chuffed when I walked in and seen
Which
that.
pub's that?
Magnet in Stockport.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
In there. Absolutely chuffed to bits when I walked in, seeing that.
Awesome.
Superb.
Well, just keep, it's all the pestering. As long as our fans pester them, then they'll buy beer. It's difficult because I think it's a difficult time for pubs. They're in a position where they're not making a lot of money. They're trying to keep the doors open and they don't want to risk buying something that might not sell.
Yeah.
But we've never had a problem with our beer selling when it's on a pump. So it's getting them to take that risk. So yeah.
Well, that's why you gotta get the word of mouth out to say, hey, tell everybody if you want my beer, you gotta tell them.
Yeah,
I mean, I've seen it here. Same over here too. If you want a certain beer, you gotta tell your friends to go and ask for it. You may not drink it, but for other people or wherever, just
I'd have to say, one of the good things about the Magnet is they've got really good cellarmanship. So the beer they're putting out is really good standard as well. So you get to taste good quality beer. So they've got fat turnover. They had Lords on. They had Sure Shot. They had Cloudwater. They had Track. It was like
Bramble. This sounds amazing.
That's an amazing pub. And to be honest, the cask beer, not one cask beer is over £5. So it's like £4.20. They do,
nice.
Days Steady Rolling Man, £5.20 for a pint on keg. Superb. But see John's in there was like, wow, this is amazing.
Oh, that's why you got to tell everybody. You also got to turn to a salesman too. Say, hey, especially when someone comes like, I don't know what beer. Try that beer. Try that beer. Kind of have to butt in.
What did you think of it, Rob, when you had it?
I enjoyed it. I didn't realise it was a session IPA.
It's session IPA, yeah. Dry hopped.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. I had a bit of pine, and then I was thinking what hops have gone into this because there's a little bit of pine there. And it wasn't over fruity, which I like. So it wasn't like bursting with tropicals, none of that stuff.
No.
It was just a really good, sessionable beer. And I thought, this is great. This is superb. And it was so nice.
It's just got wolf hops in it. So
it was earthy, woody, had just everything that you want in a beer. It really was good.
No,
and then the day after, I had your Weekend Driver bitter from Steve. Is it Weekend Driver?
Yeah, Weekend Driver. Yeah, the new bitter.
I thought John was frozen then, but I saw his light pulsing in the background. I wonder what was going on.
Absolutely stunning for a bitter.
Oh Lord!
Yeah.
Couldn't believe it, John. John, honestly, the best bitter I've had this year that's not like an ESB was
really.
Yeah, it was superb.
Wow.
Absolutely it hit everything you wanted about a bitter. For me,
I've got to say, so those three beers were. So Steve, who works for us, he's a veteran, and he wanted to do three of his own beers, and basically it was like, do whatever you like. You've got kind of an open checkbook, gosh, I'm lagging this end. And basically, yeah, we just said to him, yeah, go for it. And yeah, make whatever you want. And he kind of saw what we were doing. He was like, well, I'll do a really strong one called High Roller. It's going to be a brute IPA. It's going to have champagne, yeast in it, and blah, blah, blah. Then he did the bitter, and he was so particular about that bitter. I mean, he nearly lost it with me because I put the wrong car in the pump clip. He's like, no, that isn't what it's about. It's this particular, and there's a whole story of what he envisaged that beer to be, and then he did the rye one, which was like just completely out there, but kind of very traditional as well. And they've all done really well. Did you like the rye one?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
I've not had the rye one yet myself.
Yeah, me either.
I did the video of the weekend one last week, and honestly, it was just. I mean, Steve wanted it to be like a 70s, 80s social club type beer, easy, sessionable, and it was spot on. It was absolutely superb. Really loved it, honestly. Superb brewing.
Oh, that's fantastic. I know you got a sneaky peek, didn't you, Rob? I've found out that my brewers have sneakily been sending beers to Rob with no labels on, just so he can try them out and review them. They didn't ask.
Hold on, how do you get this special treatment?
I don't know. I didn't even know they'd gone. They just said, "Oh, have you checked out the review?" And I was like, "What review?" And they were like, "Oh, we sent Rob the beer." And I was like, "Oh,
it is honestly absolutely stunning." Brilliant.
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed him. Timothy Cowan says he's got 3 of my Putin's Unsinkable Moskova. What, 3 5-litre mini kegs? You mad kid? Because
I was going to say,
3 9 gallons. I was going to say we never put them in bottle or can.
I like to think Timothy Cowan's got 3 9 gallons, and he's going to absolutely smash with his family.
Is that French?
Rock on, baby, says Henry. Stockport, is that French? No, it's the planes. They've got a pyramid there.
Oh no! Don't talk to me about the pyramid.
What's wrong with the pyramid?
What is it? It's an eyesore. It's empty. It's just an eyesore.
It's a beautiful building, and also I found out a story because I knew a guy that fitted the carpets in there, and apparently the company that built it all never paid any of their subbies. So when they built that thing, I think about 9 companies went bankrupt because the company that did it just basically never paid them.
That's the way London runs. Or I know it's not in London, but London runs like that.
London.
It's been empty now for a good few years. It was the Co-op Bank.
That's right. Yeah. Where's the cask of Logjam? I tell you what, we have got now. So the Disco Made Me Do It went completely wrong. And so we've messed around with it and we've done a few little tweaks. And it's currently in big 18-gallon casks, huge ones with airlocks. And it's got I imported from America these wooden blocks that have got loads of surface area. So there's a measurement which would give you the same as if you put it in a big proper wooden barrel. So it's got the same surface area. So we've done it exactly per spec, and we've done 2 types of wood. So hopefully next year we should have 2 very interesting bottled beers. They're going to be bloody expensive, but they're going to be amazing.
Are you changing the name to Disco Made Me Logjam?
No. Disco Made Me Logjam. So that can get. Yeah. So that's going to be good. I heard
that might not shift. You're right. So anyway,
you have to break it down with a coat hanger.
I've just googled the Stockport pyramid.
Yeah, beautiful.
And it's like a pyramid. It's like the Luxor in Vegas with the top shot off of it.
Oh wow!
I hate it.
Look at the state of that.
Right next to the motorway. Right next to the motorway.
Look at it.
Basically, it's just
North
it's a great advertisement for Stockport to say, "Don't get off here. Just keep going."
Yeah.
Illuminati's headquarters.
There's better places in Manchester. Keep going.
Oh my lord, what a place!
It's true, but the mad bit is just after or just before you go past the pyramid, there is the most incredible red brick. What's it? A viaduct?
It's red rock. Oh, you heard about the actual the built viaduct?
Yeah,
yeah.
That's
Stockport train
incredible.
station is, I can't remember how many million bricks and how big it is. It's unbelievable.
It's massive.
Stockport viaduct.
And if you drive under it, and when you look at the size of it, you're like, the fact that they hand built that thing is it's immense.
It really is. Yeah.
So I feel like.
But then, John, when you carry on, you've then got the Red Rock Complex, which won is it the Carbuncle Award?
What?
Something like that. Basically, the worst design.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's like a cinema and everything. It's just an eyesore. Stockport just,
It's like Manchester's council's experimentational area for random stuff.
Yeah. All the councils in
Should
Manchester
we do this?
together. Yeah.
How about we build a big blue glass pyramid?
Yeah, right.
They'll love it. Right, okay, I'm going to try putting some Christmas music on in the background. But I cannot hear it.
We can hear it.
Is it loud or quiet?
It's okay.
Fine.
It's very loud.
I can still hear you, fortunately.
It's not very Christmas though.
I'm going to say, is that Christmas?
That's John's
the nightmare
Christmas.
before
That
Christmas.
sounds like a pimp car or
Yeah,
something.
it's really loud, John.
You can turn it down two notches, John.
Yeah, down to one.
Sounds like a scene out of Grand Theft Auto.
Okay.
I love
It
it.
does the
Bailey.
Yeah, I'm definitely in a game lobby somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto.
Chat, do you like the Christmas vibes?
It's not Christmas vibes, John.
It is Christmas vibes, Mark.
There we go.
Soft and sexy. My wife's whisking something.
Okay, John. It sounds like Christmas.
Thanks. Craig, I could count on you.
Craig, that looks superb, that drink, whatever you've got there.
What
That
this?
looks superb, yeah. What is that?
It's double IPA from Flock down my neck of the woods.
Oh, it's that one.
Yeah, 8% from nowhere.
It was
So
very
Nelson Solvin, Strata, Citra, Mosaic in this one.
That might be the least Christmassy beer you could have picked.
It's the only pale beer I had. So
Luke, speaking of nipples, where is Angie? That's savage. You can't say that.
I've got that as well. So might have that in a while.
Oh, Cloudwater.
Should do another one.
Chocolate orange impy, interesting.
We'll see how it goes. I've only got
Have
impy
you had
after
any
this.
Sure Shot yet, Craig?
I've got a lot in the fridge at home. Yeah.
Sure Shot.
Yeah. I've had a few
And they're
bits.
really good, but my god, they cans are expensive.
Yeah.
I don't think they're that expensive.
I think they're alright. I mean, I like their pales. The pale ales are decent prices.
Yeah.
I think I've done a selection. I've done about eight cans plus delivery was like nearly 60 quid. I was like, oh my god. I don't know if
I got on Trembling Madness. So.
yeah, that might be the better route. Because
Timothy
Trembling
is
Madness
going to
often
have the
sells.
world's biggest hangover.
Yeah, I'm not going to go too crazy. But...
Who's got the world's biggest hangover? Sorry.
Timothy Cowens.
You've got Oh, they've got three
Jesus,
5 litre
Timothy.
kegs. Nice.
You know, like sometimes you go, this beer doesn't even taste 7%. You go, this beer tastes like it's 7%, and it's about 6.2.
Oh wow.
I get that a lot on cask. Some of the stronger cask beers are really boozy.
Yeah.
It's like 5.5 and it's drinking like 8 or 9. It's like, oh my god, it's booze.
Was it a golden ale, John, by definition?
Yeah, well, so the story is, it's really interesting, actually. Well, if you're remotely interested in interesting stories about beer. But, because if you're not interested in interesting stories about beer and you're interested in interesting stories about hedgehogs, this is not the story for you. But if you are interested in stories about interesting beers that are made in Ukraine, it's not made in Ukraine, so this might not be the story for you either. But
you could have made that story
essentially-
better by talking about Elusive Hedgehog, which is both beer and hedgehogs.
Well, that's true, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the
Maybe it
Ukrainian
should be.
beer that I did just to annoy Putin because I'm slag. Yeah, basically, I watched the thing this morning about what he did, what those guys in the 243rd Regiment did in Bucha, and the amount of civilians they killed. They are flipping. I don't care. It's my channel. If you're on here and you support Russian, then you should be disgusted with yourselves because
Is it
they
time?
are. No, it's not time. It's no time. I am just very angry. I saw it today, and I saw what they did to civilians. It's disgraceful. So that beer is a big up you to Putin, and the golden ale that they produce in Ukraine is a particular style, and we wanted to get it recognised with the main people in beer in the world. And finally, after many breweries made that beer all the way around the world, Ukrainian golden ale is now a style on its own.
Nice.
Awesome.
So there you go. Crummy's hiding because he's actually loves the Russians. So yeah, no, he doesn't really. He's just ginger on his beard.
Every time that it's mentioned, I'll be like that. You want it? You want it?
Yeah, it just makes me mad. It just makes me
Yeah.
mad.
No, I'm with you.
I find it frustrating because I listen to, like, obviously Sharky, you know. I love my American brothers and sisters over there.
Mhm.
But you listen to the right wingers and they're like all of a sudden they're anti their government and pro-Russian. It's like,
Weird.
really? Do you know what you're asking for?
Yeah.
And then, like, that they have literally caused a division in their own country, and they cannot see that it was the Russians and the Chinese that did it. It's just like, are you off your flipping head? So that makes me frustrating. Like, literally, I'm killing the panel as I talk about this. Now Rob's done a runner, but yeah, that's I just feel strongly about it. I don't agree with Zelensky's politics by any stretch of the imagination. He is just as much an oligarch as any other.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's the people of Ukraine that deserve to make a decision of what they want to do.
That's the thing, isn't it? The
Yeah,
shame
and-
out of this war is the murder of civilians.
Yeah. It's just, that part of it. Yeah.
And that's what I support. And
Yeah.
you
Well,
know,
I think that's
for me-
what the world supports is because of that.
Yeah, and
But
for
we've got to be
me,
careful.
if genuinely one group of people in Ukraine really genuinely 100% wanted to join Russia and it was legit, I don't think the rest of the world would have such a problem with it. But the way it's done
wasn't legit though. Come on.
Well, this is it. It's not legit, is it?
Come on.
It's just a joke.
Look at now Vanyi, for Christ's sake.
Mm.
Sure you need
Well,
to
you
know.
comment
Anyway,
on a video. You comment on a video, any video it is out there about Ukraine, and the amount of abuse you get from dodgy bots. Why do they feel the need to go attacking on social media if they weren't that bothered? Well, it's just a joke. And this is the other thing that really makes me angry, is that the Russians would use my faith, as a way of trying to rally up the troops, saying that they're fighting this holy war. I'm sorry, that isn't what my faith's about at all. That isn't what it is. Sorry, I find it hugely offensive. So I'll put a spanner in wherever I can. Anyway, Christmas time. Right, up Putin's derriere.
Okay, so I was slightly zoned out there and just came back in it, and I'm going to insert a spanner anywhere I can. I was slightly concerned.
It's because I'm a saucy devil. Right, I'll put something more Christmassy, and I'll stop going on my soapbox. I'm going for a week. I'll be back in a minute.
Well, I wish it.
Hey, Chris is back.
Christmas returned.
Hey, Chris, how you doing, mate?
Can you actually see and hear me now?
Yes.
We can.
Yes.
We are a little bit delayed, but it's not as bad as it was earlier.
Well,
Okay.
you can turn your camera off, maybe. Maybe that will help.
No, we ain't had much electricity around here, see?
That won't help. It won't help.
Oh, Chris is back. Right, Chris.
How is that?
Oh,
Doing
good.
good.
All good, thank you, mate. I've
A very merry Christmas Eve.
5 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of that. Chris, I went to a really good micro bar in Wells, craft beer bar.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to remember what it was.
Yeah.
Just Ales, I think it was called.
All right. Okay.
Yes. How close are you to Wells? No, you're way away from Wells, aren't you?
Yes, it's a wee bit, yeah.
South
The
Wales.
best thing about
Not too
Wales
fast from you,
is-
is it? You say Wells or Wales?
Wells.
Oh, Wells. Sorry.
The best thing about Wells is it's the town where they shot Hot Fuzz. So you're walking around going, long, slender neck, and just quoting all these brilliant things from the film. It's the funniest place.
So which bit in the film was it?
The bit where Stephen Martin goes, oh, long, slender neck, and then they chase the swan around the castle, around the moat.
Oh, right, okay.
And then when they're parking
That's
there
around the,
in the square.
John's
But
put
yeah.
music on, it's gone deathly silent. Everyone's just trying to work out what on earth he's playing.
I'm
It's-
trying to figure
I
out.
told you, it's Grand Theft Auto.
It reminds me a bit of what was the PlayStation exclusive racing game like early PS3 days?
Oh,
Gran
Project
Turismo.
Racer.
No, the more sim orientated one.
Oh, Gran Turismo.
Yeah, it's like being in the Gran Turismo lobby because that was always terrible elevator music.
Yeah.
Trying to
And you
drift
put
around.
suspension in your car.
Did anyone ever try and race the Mini around the Nürburgring? Each lap took about 4 days.
It's yeah. I just don't think this is Christmas. He did say
Yeah.
Christmas playlist, didn't he?
He did
Yeah.
indeed.
It's
Not good, John.
I think my idea of Christmas music and everyone else's is going to be very different.
more of a like jazz kind of thing. Just why?
I don't mind this, but just more of the traditional. I mean, if it's just music only, I have to listen to the words, but just the traditional Christmas songs.
Yeah, but I mean, this is right for non-copyright, I guess. It's not one of
Oh,
those-
well, yeah.
The stuff that you get in America, and I've heard it many a time, is bad.
Oh, well, yeah. It's
Shaking
when they-
Stevens is bad. They have cabaret
Right,
version of
early.
Shaking Stevens.
yeah. Well, that's why a lot of people get burned out on it, because it was like, it's Christmas music, but it's not Christmas music, and kind of like, of course they started 2 months ago, kind of thing. But
yeah, I mean, if you work in retail, you get burned out pretty quick.
Yeah, already there.
What sort of date do they start playing it, Chris?
I started on about the 25th of November.
Oh God!
Too bad. I mean, I was in stores and they did in the beginning of November. I'm going like, okay, that's
too early.
Chris is the only person in the world to have a Mariah Carey voodoo doll.
You should still be playing Thriller. Still be playing Thriller.
Don't even. Oh yeah, don't go there.
It's actually
before I
Michael Bublé.
He's just the worst, isn't he?
Oh yeah, I guess Mariah Carey set some records and whatever, and of course she just bragged about it. I'm like, yeah.
Right, I'm going to go get some food. I'm going to leave the studio for a little bit, then I'll be back.
Another question for the panel: if it isn't beer at Christmas, what spirit is it? For me, it's going to be a dark spiced rum with ginger beer.
Yeah, I don't know.
Interesting mix. I never tried that. I like whiskey with ginger beer. Never thought to try dark.
Yeah, I never done that.
I'm not.
It's either one or the other.
The actual ginger, I'm not actually keen on.
Okay.
I like whiskey with the rum with ginger beer.
I mean, always never drink port except for Christmas when someone happens to arrive with a bottle. It always happens.
Port's nice.
I love a good port.
Yeah.
And no, I'm usually it's whiskey or bourbon.
With a cheese board and some meats and stuff.
That's it.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm all for that.
Nice
Tom.
20-year-old port. Lump of Stilton.
Exactly. Anything really. Let's go with it. Yeah, give me it.
What are you drinking with Christmas dinner though? That's always an interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, that's when I'm going to have one. I'm going to have one glass of my blackberry wine, and then I'll have
my Christmas
saison. Going to saison.
I'm going to go for a saison. All right, Chris is on the.
Saison's a good shout.
The Mambetta.
What is that, Chris?
It's anyway.
Is a keg of chosen Mambetta, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, I think a saison will work because it's got that little bit of funk.
Yeah.
That's fair. Craig, what are you going for Christmas dinner?
I don't know what's going on at the moment. I'm away, so whatever's put in front of me, really.
Fair enough.
I've got plenty of stouts. So,
given the choice, then ignoring the anomaly of this year specifically, just in general, what would you go for on a big roast like that? What's your go-to?
Nothing something just to accompany it. Like I say, maybe a saison or something, but it depends, doesn't it? I mean, it can get quite heavy at Christmas dinner, so something quite light.
Okay.
And then maybe like a big old stout with a pudding or something.
Yeah.
And then that's what I'm done. So.
Sharky?
Yeah, because we're having. I'm trying to figure out how to describe it. It's kind of. It's a casserole, but it's got like spaghetti noodles in it, but it's got ground up roast. But they put a slight curry. You put some curry in it, so it's got a slight curry sauce to it. So I mean, and it's cheese and stuff like that. I mean, it's really good. It looks like it's kind of a weird spaghetti dish, but I mean, it's really good. Because we call it John Tory, but I think it came from my mom, grandma, my dad's side of the family. So, but anyways, I'll probably pair it with like my winter warmer. Because it's
You
got
don't,
the
want to
spices.
mention, you don't want to mention Tory on this stream. Just
Yeah, I
saying.
know. That's why I was kind of avoiding it.
Is it right, Kevin, that Christmas Eve is the biggest celebration in America where you have the turkey trimmings?
No. I mean, Thanksgiving's that. I mean, people will have it on. They'll have. I mean, they'll have it on Christmas Day, but it might be like more of a ham too. I mean, it's evolved so much to wherever what you want. I mean,
Yeah. I guess
we don't really have turkey. I never really hear about turkey on Christmas Day. It's usually you have some kind of roast. You'll have some kind of meat kind of dish. I'll say like veal. I mean that kind of more of the exotic.
Why don't you go in full screen, John?
I can go in. I just didn't want to interrupt you. You were having a great time.
No,
You show off the beer.
Oh, Chris, what happened?
wrong button.
Did you kick Chris out?
I didn't touch anything.
That is internet probably.
Where's Mark?
Cut him out.
He's
Mark's
gone for
got
dinner.
some food. He's going to return.
He's gone for what?
Food.
Dinner. Food.
Yeah, but no, because we'll have things. We'll have. Oh.
Keep talking, Shark. You're right.
Keep talking,
So yeah, we'll do Christmas Eve is will be all our family. Then at Christmas Day we'll kind of everybody does their own thing, and so we'll have leftovers,
Okay.
which is fine.
Cool. Nice.
100%. What's that thing? Why does it say 100%, John?
I don't know. I'm slightly concerned.
It's 100%. Oh yeah, 100% ABV. Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
No, it's
So it's got one of
5.4.
these.
He's all right. He's all right.
It says, let me get it in shot.
Oh, it's 10.
It says, do not drink unless you're on a park bench.
Yeah.
5.4%. Ideal beer for the tramp.
Ideal beer to drink in Stockport, then.
Yes.
Oh, premium.
It looks like
Next to
rocket
the pyramid.
It's Lithuanian, so I'm guessing that when I drink this, it'll taste like a Belgian beer. Because a lot of the Lithuanian breweries use Belgian yeast. I've got this weird strain. So I'm hoping
It's
it's
got
good.
it's 100% barley malt. That's what that stands for.
Okay. There you go. John, what's your go-to with Christmas dinner?
But yeah. I'll probably do a short or Instagram, whatever, of the pictures of what I'm eating, so that way that you guys know. So, anyways, move on, John.
Christmas dinner. If I'm making it, what? Why has it gone back to me? I didn't even
Takes
touch
it back on.
Oh yeah, we know how you are, John. Yeah. It's all like,
Well, look, watch out. You can do this button. This button. Where is it? I can't do it because there's too many people on.
nah, you're fine.
All right.
There we go. Welcome to the Lord's It's all about me, baby.
You're not Welsh. You're not Welsh.
No, in all fairness, I like if I had the choice and I'm cooking, I'll cook a goose for Christmas.
We're talking about drinks, John. What are you drinking with Christmas dinner?
Everything.
Everything.
If it's alcoholic and
What's your preference?
say?
What's your preference though? What's the preferred?
Yeah. What beer would you drink with a goose?
Doesn't have to be beer. Anything at all. What are you drinking?
You what?
You are.
It is like you have one,
You what?
and I was like, no, I do.
No. I want you to say wine, so I'm not the only one.
No, I do love when I'm eating. It depends. Obviously, if I'm having a bag of fish and chips, I want a Foster's. But if I'm having a proper meal, I love. Well, Christmas, I love the martini asti, which is cheap as chips. It just tastes amazing.
Oh, it's good sparkly. Okay.
Yeah, I love a bit of sparkly, and then I'll have that with a glass of. Normally, if I'm having goose, I like to have a white wine. So anything that's white and light and fruity. If I'm having turkey, I think a red is better with a turkey because it tends to be. It just gives it. I don't know. I feel like turkey is a bit more. It's a bit drier. I feel like when you have a bit of red, with
drier and richer.
Turkey, yeah, and you have a bit of turkey with a bit of a mouthful of the old red wine with some stuffing.
with you.
And some, yeah, you know what I mean.
I'm with you. I've not answered yet, but yeah, I like an old school French red, going real old school.
Yeah. And then what you can do is you can have like, if you wanted to, is you start off the morning with a really nice cappuccino or an espresso, or a really nice Americano is normally what I have in the morning. So I'll just smash out some really fresh coffee, and then my next drink is normally water with some vitamin tablets in it, and then later on, there's not that good time to drink alcohol, and then normally you can sneak a beer in just before you have dinner. Just putting it out there.
Yeah.
Tyrion is on screen.
There he is.
Tyrion!
Might have it. Hell yeah.
He's trying to escape now. It's gone. He's only gone. Oh, he's back. He looks very displeased.
Oh yeah, he's displeased because he's not on full screen. That's why. I'm King Tyrion. Oh, now you leave.
He has anger issues.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Well then.
Tyrion, you got the whole screen.
Off.
Chris, has he named Tyrion?
He's gone now. Well, he is a small lion. I don't feel comfortable being on.
Remove it, John. He's back.
That's it.
We need to treat Chris to some internet for the new year.
I will send him 3 internets.
We're going to send you 3 internets each. It's really difficult, isn't it? Because I used to, when I first started doing this,
I had a very,
we didn't even
very successful.
Oh,
You right there, John?
John's got a mouthful. He hasn't frozen.
Chris said something and I didn't hear what he
It's
said.
disconcerting, I have to say.
I think Chris has gone into serious delay mode.
Yeah.
It's weird
either
how it
him
does
or-
that, isn't it?
It might be StreamYard zone.
Chris, you've been out of that for about a minute and a half at least.
You got that homebrew, I guess, Bramble.
Yeah, this is my dark mile.
No,
Yeah,
Joey.
Oh, lovely.
Oh,
Right.
I
Just-
feel quiz it.
Mile Chester.
Quite carbonated, by the look of it. Nice.
Oh,
Is
that's
that
good.
Good.
Is that
Lovely.
bottle condition, bro?
No, I put this in a keg and then bottled it from the keg.
Very nice.
So yeah,
Looks good.
lots of toffee caramel.
Mm. No,
Question for you, Crummy. Tom, I enjoyed your Blue Monkey Bourbon and Rum Barrel Stout video. You obviously loved them.
Thank you, Jim. Yes. There are 2 more beers I've got actually for Christmas Day. They're probably going to get them as well. I've got another 2. They're very nice.
Cheers,
Very
Ange.
nice.
Angie with her, what was it that Square said she had? Living nipples.
Something about that.
It's quite a strange story.
Something like that. Something like that.
Yeah, I don't even want to know. What a saison with Christmas? Ooh, now there's the thing.
Yeah,
That's what we're
saison.
talking
Yeah,
about.
depends what you're having. Yeah.
I think saison goes perfect. A bit of funk. It could be a bit sharp.
It's light, but something light.
It's the
So,
same
Yeah.
acidity as you get out of wine, so it works.
Yeah, it works. Cuts through, doesn't it?
absolutely.
I could see that. I could see that.
Not with beef. If you've got roast beef, I wouldn't have a saison, but it depends what you're eating.
No. That's what I said. I'm with mine. I'm doing mine. That's why I made it my winter warmer because I knew what we were going to have. So it's
And he
the
gets
spices kind of all blend. Kind of get.
I mean, if you're having beef, I'd rather have like a porter or something. Nothing
Yeah.
that's too
Yeah.
heavy.
Well, they said like, and my beer is 8%, so it's
Oh yeah, it's
kind of so it'll be good.
yeah. But you're American, so.
We love the vibes. Americans love the acronyms.
Bigger the better.
Thomas, Merry Christmas. It's not even lunchtime yet. Shark, it's Christmas somewhere. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of dribble. A little bit
Half 10.
Yep.
I haven't tried it. Has anybody else had it?
No.
I've had it. Yeah, it's okay.
Is it nice?
They do better stouts, but it's still pretty decent for Tesco's jobby, you know.
Yeah, I've heard it's reasonable to say the
It's
least.
okay. It's okay. It's I mean, it's about £5 a bottle, £4. I can't remember. I think it's £4 a bottle. Yeah, so which is I think it's decent for the ABV, etc.
Look at Shark. He's looking at the comments. He's like, he's
Well,
replying.
no, yeah, I'm looking at the comments, and there was somebody sent me out another comment on YouTube, so I was just looking at that.
He's a tinker.
Time for a bit of
38 hours here in North Carolina, baby. Nice. So
Jim's
tonight,
got a beer by now. It's nearly 2 p.m. on Christmas Eve. Eve. That's allowed. It's fine.
it's practically legit. Just go for it. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, baby.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah,
I am the designated. Shark, are you answering questions in here whilst you're on here? It's really confusing.
He's really good, isn't he?
I don't know about this basketball game, Kev. It's freezing out there. I'm really confused now.
Yeah, John, don't worry about. I'm confused about the basketball game too. But that's Joey being Joey.
It's pretty chilly in the States at the moment. So.
Mark's sat in the car waiting for Vicky to come out.
Craig,
Time for a pint. Oh.
Craig, it's probably about 17 degrees here, so it's. Like I was telling him earlier, I don't know if you heard, it's supposed to be about 27 degrees Celsius for Christmas.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Well, everyone else is freezing.
I'm going to give you a little review.
Yeah,
I'm going to give you a little review on this. It's actually quite
full screen,
nice.
John. Go full screen.
It's here full screen. It's good. It's good to go. It's good to go. Not
screen.
bad. Not bad.
Full screen.
The one that I got very excited about that had a pheasant on, that tastes like diacetyl.
Yeah.
My favourite so far is probably that. I actually didn't mind the and that one was really quite pleasant as well. That one there was just. You know what that was? That was nondescript. That was just nondescript.
Oh, cardboard.
And that's
cardboard,
good enough to do something. I'm sorry if I'm lagging. I don't know if I'm lagging.
You're not.
Slightly.
I have.
Only a little bit.
I've got
it might be me.
a daughter watching films, 2 boys streaming. What are they playing at the moment? Rocket League. So my internet is being stolen by my small children.
Yeah. Know that feeling.
Everyone's frozen apart from Rob.
Oh.
Still doing better than mine was earlier.
That must be because I'm a little bit closer to you, John.
Oh, then I should really be lagging then.
I think mine's okay, but I'm running off the mobile Wi-Fi and it's really poor.
Literally.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing too.
What are the kids doing upstairs? They're streaming films or
I'm not
4K or something.
So John thinks he's lagging, but I can hear everything he's saying perfectly.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. No, to me, it's fine. I mean, but
He goes a little bit pixelated, but I don't know if that's my connection.
I think John's upload is fine, but his download.
John's doing the Circle of Death now.
John was tinkering. Now he really screwed it up.
Now he's playing that game, Worm. Is it Worm or something? Snake.
Yeah.
It's going round and round.
Yeah, the Circle of Death.
I think we can all answer the next comment to keep going ahead before he returns. Thomas Flynn has asked, what would you review out of 10 the current beer in your hands? Since I'm talking about first.
I've just finished mine. I'm on water now.
I don't think I'll rate this.
This was
water from Black Isle, and that is a solid 7.9, if not slightly higher.
So from nowhere, I would give this like an 8 out of 10.
We're on the same level then. Good, nice.
Yeah. Decent double IPA, 8%.
That's my own homebrew, dark mild. I give that an 8 because I know I can improve on it.
Everyone's at 80% at this point. That's good. Sorry, go on, Chris.
I'm on Split Up Vice here. It's a solid 8 out of 10.
Excellent. We've got consistency. Shark, how would you rate that water you're drinking right now?
Wait a minute. Let me.
I'm actually drinking water, but
no, I'm not.
I just went back for a beer.
Hold on. I'll rate my Silver Spur.
Classic.
Excellent artwork there.
Yeah, like real quick. You know, you can't hardly see it anyway because it's on clear plastic. But let me find a beer that I can rate. But yeah, no, the last beer. I mean, like I said, the last beer I had was that trip in the woods, Sierra Nevada. The Olivia, Abiel. That was. It was the only thing about it was it got too warm, and it was like it was the greatest thing. Silver Spur, yeah.
That's a good beer. I had it years ago, and it was really damn good. When you first brewed.
Shark had a can about a month ago, and I think it had died off a bit too much.
Yeah, there was nothing left. I mean, the malt was there, but the hop was pretty much.
I really enjoyed it when he first brewed. The first run of it was like, wow, that's damn good.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Yeah. So every time I'll give John some ribbing about that every once in a while. So.
Speaking of, he's properly disappeared. Although I'm a bit confused because is the music that's playing not coming from his computer?
Yeah.
He might be in the basement then. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know how that works.
Well, no, because depends where he might put the music in StreamYard.
Yeah, he might do.
And so
that's what I do with any kind of.
It may have really big
He may well have.
Yeah, he's probably just uploaded to the thing.
Yeah, because I mean, he did wherever he did for his live stream yesterday and stuff like that. He probably the same thing.
Yeah, I didn't bother tuning in.
Yeah.
I assumed he was doing it through OBS, but yeah, maybe he's not. Jim says his wife's house rules no drinking until 4 p.m. So Jim's got another 2 hours to go.
Wow, 4 p.m. See, I mean, some people are even more strict than that, so you might be lucky there. I don't want to start.
Chris is waving a very hairy Santa at us.
Odin.
Sorry, Odin Santa.
Cheers, Thomas. Cheers, Thomas. By the way. 60 likes.
Where else are we? Thomas Flynn says Rocket League is good. Do you play it? I guess that was aimed at John because I think he said his kids were playing it. So I know.
Yeah.
So, anyone else does? Joe says Shark is drinking a clear non-alcoholic liquid. Not sure of its proper name. Joey's not had water for a while. He's forgotten what it's called.
Yeah, it's called Crystal Geyser. It might be a saison. It's a session saison.
Well, thanks for being transparent. Here you
go. Jim's got the same brewing book as you, Kev. The beer book.
Yeah, well, even Rob has it too. So
yeah, I have it. Yeah.
Joe's just saying it's on the StreamYard cloud. I think he's referring to the music, not on.
Oh, so
that would explain it. Thomas Flynn says almost 60 likes. How many has he got?
So
it's now 60. It is now 60. So well done.
I I'm working on. I'm looking at that one, the Imperial Stout for next Christmas.
No.
Cheers,
He's
Charlie.
back. He is back.
So
Yeah, mate.
I might add cherries. I might add cherries to it, and I'm gonna see if I can get a wood barrel so I can toss it in.
Don't get some oak chips.
Yeah, well, I'll probably wind up doing that. But I can get small ones. You can get small ones here, but I have to see. But if not, I'll do the wood chips.
Yeah,
John,
I'm gonna let it sit for 6 months.
Nice. John, we're down to Chadeo's comment 0648.
Oh, there he is, the handsome devil.
One more.
Say that again, John.
Somebody's echoing.
Echo.
I got this for a Christmas present from my staff.
Does it have a meaning?
Come on, you know what this is.
Show us again. Does it stand for chaotic knobhead?
That's me. Yeah.
Just asking. I don't know.
Savage. He's never gonna forgive me. He's never gonna forgive me. What I did on the
there's nothing to forgive. It's just equalizing. It's fine.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. I've got no leg to stand on. It's it is the registration plate from the General Lee in the first 2 series of the Dukes to Hazzard, and then they changed it to Hazard because I got sick of changing this number plate over.
That makes sense.
And it's got a little tag in it, which hopefully I can get out without breaking it. Which is, don't you guys, you pay for road tax and you have like a little sticker that you put in the bottom corner, don't you? Sharky.
Say it again.
You have like a little sticker like that you put.
Yeah,
in
for your registration tag. Yeah.
So where does that go?
So basically on our plate, it's on the right hand side. Well, depending what state you're in. California, it's on the right.
What about Hazard County?
Yeah. So basically, because on our plates, it has the numbers on the top. There's 2 little indentions for those tags. So like the one on the left basically is the month that you purchased your car or your vehicle. Then the one on the right is the registration tag. And basically, each year is a different color, so that way you know. So that way the police can tell if it's current or not ish. Because obviously you can get around that.
I'm just looking. I'm
Yeah,
trying to work out where you. What's Teddy saying?
May I come
Yeah,
up?
of course. Yeah, of course you can. Sharky, can you send
I'll send-
Teddy
I'll-
the link?
Yeah, I
I'll
can
send
send.
you
Yeah,
a
I can send the link.
I'll do it if you want.
I got it. I got it.
Okay. Yeah.
So, Chetty, I look on Instagram.
There you go.
All right, gents, I need to bail out to go make some food, but if you're still on shortly, I will return.
Well, if you don't see
you're
Merry
bailing out.
Christmas.
And yeah, if you're not all around, have a very Merry Christmas. I'll,
Yeah,
so
Tom,
if you're still on, I will
question
rejoin.
is, Tom.
I've
Good to see you,
instructed to go and cook some steak, so I'm going to go do that.
steak.
I just flexes on
Good
her.
to see you, mate. Cheers.
Cheers, Tom.
Yours. See you later.
Unbelievable. Love you, Tom. I've got food being made for me over there. I might have to go and leave you lot on here. I'm trying to work out. I want to stick it in the right corner of this number plate because I feel like I have a picture of one on a Charger with that very reg, and it's on the top right hand corner.
So, what state is that plate from?
Hazard County.
Oh, so it's a souvenir, not a real plate.
Well, I'd argue it's made of metal. This probably is.
Oh well, yeah. It's the metal.
I'm being silly. Right, I'm going with the one that I've just seen, and it's top right.
Yeah. Because each state's different.
That's crazy, isn't it? Like, so we used to have this thing called road tax discs.
Yeah.
You had to put them in your front left on your windscreen.
Oh yeah, no, we used to do that too. We used to have it was a vehicle inspection sticker kind of thing. They used to have. Yeah, it was. Oh god, this was like in the 70s, maybe early 80s. You had to stick. It was up in the front. I mean, well, basically, we kind of do that now. It's our smog inspection. At least in California.
Oh yeah. We have. We don't have anything now, and all of a sudden, people aren't paying their road tax. Which they can't understand why.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So.
We had the worst car thieves ever. Who stole my neighbour's car, and then it got found 2 weeks later. Why, Casey? Sorry, I've just got to discipline one of my children. Back in a minute.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm not ignoring chat. I'm just checking an order.
I was just checking a few bits. Yeah, he's check Insta, Chadio. Like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's still in chat. I mean, he's there, so he might be doing something.
Yeah, coffee or something.
Yeah.
I've got no low ABV beers, so I've had 2 more beers. I'm going to be out of my face. I think the lowest beer I've got now is 9%.
Wow.
Yeah, that looks good. That looks good.
9 to 17% is what I've got.
Okay. Well, be on the look. Well, he's away. John will be on the lookout for the basement. He just saw the message. So.
I normally hear the pop.
Well, sometimes he doesn't. He's got that music blaring.
It's not blaring, you big tart. It's not even loud.
That's gonna be tart.
I love how Christmassy Kevin is. Got that music blaring.
Wait. Of course, you can't really see it. You want to see an old school stereo.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with those old school units.
Yeah. Pioneer.
You right, Chadio, mate?
Hey, Chadio.
Hey.
Chadio, how are you?
Happy Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Didn't you have to work today? Or
I don't work until Tuesday.
Oh, that's right. You had to. As you told me, you had today and Monday off. Yeah.
I remember I told you I was jealous. You're off all next week. I miss those days at working at a traditional uni.
Right, okay, so here's something for you all. We've been accused as a community of being very insular. We're all very, well, not we, most of us are very cis, het, white, big beards, bald heads. Thoughts?
I didn't know that.
Yep. It's half the people. It's like the top row.
Has anyone done anything wrong?
There you go. I'm not that partner. I'm okay now.
Hold on. I'm drinking rubbish.
Now you can't. Yeah, now you can't tell.
Yeah.
There you go.
No. Stones.
Hey, Shark, I'm drinking rubbish beer.
Thank you.
I love that beer. That beer is awesome.
Yeah. I wish I was drinking rubbish beer.
I do too.
Oh yeah. Hey, John, where were we gonna drink our beer together?
I know.
Have you still
obviously can't right now. But...
Yeah.
I had it in the summer. I had that beer in the summer.
David.
pretty decent.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a lover of ginger in beer, but I thought that was okay.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I've already had this. So yeah, it was no. I like this.
It wasn't overpowering.
Both of them were good.
It wasn't overpowering, which is what I was
No.
worried about. So, yeah, subtle.
Right, guys, I'm going to eat my dinner, so I'm going to leave you guys in charge of the stream whilst I eat my food, and then I'll come back on.
Shark
Okay.
is large.
Oh yeah. Okay, now John's gonna get demonetized. The channel's gonna get canceled. So
still
here we
there.
go. Let's go.
Yep.
It's still there, so.
Oh,
I think Craig leads it because he's like the most.
oh. We'll know he's still there when he puts us into the basement. It's like, okay, we know he's there.
Well,
I may have a date today.
Wow.
Yeah. I usually don't date around Christmas, but this person approached me.
Well, it's a good time of year to get them.
Uh-oh.
They're in most shops. So.
I was going to say, you see a lot of dates in shops in the UK at the moment.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna see. Maybe we'll meet up at like Dry Dock Brewery or something.
All right.
It's in between where she lives and where I live.
Where are you, Chadio? Which are you same as Kevin?
I'm in Colorado.
Is that a different time?
Yeah, I'm an hour. I'm an hour closer to the UK than him.
Is that central time?
Mountain.
Mountains.
Yeah.
7 hours. No.
Yeah, he's 7 hours.
7 hours, yeah. And you're 9, aren't you? So.
No, I'm 8. You're 8.
I'm 8.
I'm 7.
Yeah, you're 7.
So it's 5, 6, 7, and 8, isn't it?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, East,
I've been
Central,
hanging out
Mountain, Pacific. Yeah.
Been hanging out with Sandy, so I'm getting thrown off.
Mountains.
Yeah.
Mountains, not very many states, is it? It's like 1 or 2.
The New Mexico part of
Anything what's
Arizona,
within the Rocky
Colorado,
Mountains.
Utah, Idaho,
It's
Montana.
Albuquerque, and yeah.
Yeah, New Mexico, yeah.
And, yeah.
Stupid cheap California.
Shut up, Joey.
That's not bad.
It's lovely. I've only had it on draft once.
Would you get a 6-pack of that? Or
Yeah.
yeah.
I was trying to get some, but it sold out really quick over here. There's not many places.
Yeah. Well, they probably didn't get that. I didn't see. I don't think they made that much this year for some reason because my stores around here usually you see a whole lot of crates of that.
Yeah.
You saw maybe a 6-pack to a 12-pack. I mean, it wasn't really. I was kind of shocked, so I don't know if they had some kind of shortage of something.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to get a 6er of that and a 6er of Anchor. But,
yeah.
And then by the time I come round to do an order, it had already gone. So I was like, ah.
Well, the ink, like I said, the Anchor, it's very interesting. I won't say it's bad, but it was different. I was like, okay, it was not what I expected to be output that way.
It changes every year.
Oh yeah, this year's I have a bottle still actually in my cellar. I'm just gonna hold on to. It was okay this year.
Yeah, it's wherever Luke John was telling us that wherever they spice or I don't know if they put part of the like a tree in it and kind of thing. Like usually they put the spruce tips kind of thing.
That's what they use.
I don't know if wherever they used this year. I was like, okay, wherever the tree that was, don't do that again.
I don't know. It's a different tree every year as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's because I had it when it was really warm. I was don't do that. Make sure it's chilled because because I did it because somebody dared me to. Okay, I'll do it, and I was expecting it to be a different beer. I was like, oh wow, okay.
I've only had one of them vintages. I don't know what year it was, about 4 or 5 years ago.
Well, if you had Anchor, you probably had the Anchor Steam beer. Yeah,
it used to be in supermarkets for a while.
Yeah. Well, they got bought out, so I'm surprised that they. Well, I mean, you would think you would see it more often because they got a bigger distribution.
Yeah,
I love the Steam. I think their Steam beer is really good.
But,
okay, everybody, park the cars.
He's back.
Hello, boys. Sorry, I was. Little fart.
Do what you got to do, man. I had my dinner before I came on.
What do you have, Mark? Anything nice?
Just pea and ham soup, mate, if I'm honest.
There's going to be some people in the stream that haven't.
Yeah, nice.
What's that?
Just a bottle of Krombacher.
What?
That'll do, won't it?
What drink are you all drinking on Christmas Day?
Fish counter New England IPA out of the beer monster.
Barney Gumbel's in the house.
How you doing?
How you doing, Kev? How you doing, mate?
Cheers, Kev. Hey, we're finally over 0 Fahrenheit.
Wow.
It's 12 degrees.
What did it
I
get down
have no
to?
idea what that is in real money.
What did it get down? What did it get down to?
Yesterday I woke up at my house. It was negative 16 Fahrenheit. I guess out at the airport it got down to like negative 27.
That's about like minus 20 or something Celsius.
Yeah, it's brutal. It's like I haven't gone outside in 2 days.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, I had to put tape on my front door just to help it seal.
Wow.
Even at the bottom of my slider, I don't have a seal at the bottom of it. I need to put some of that in next year.
Because I know what's the name was saying that inside of his house there's ice on the inside around the windows and doors and shit.
Oof. Who was that?
That's Blake.
Oh, Blake? Yeah, well, they're not. They don't get this kind of cold very often there, so it makes sense.
Well, depends what kind of house he's in too.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people don't. I mean, it's down in like Texas. It's like ridiculous for them.
Yeah, well, it's cold. I mean, it's cold everywhere. But it's not gonna be around for very long. It's
already pulling out here. Yeah, our high on Sunday is 50.
Yeah, so you're gonna get our warm weather, warm-ish weather.
Yeah, Tuesday 63 is our high temperature Fahrenheit. So it goes all over.
Yeah.
Lost
Just
the
brief,
music.
but
That's
yeah.
weird.
The UK is actually quite warm at the moment.
I think it's going more northeast.
No.
Yeah, it's more like an autumn weather.
There you go.
Would you agree, Craig?
It was really cold though for a while.
Yeah,
we heard a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Now we're like
negative
taking
5.
the duvet off of bed again. It's so warm.
Nothing like them, but then we live on an island surrounded by sea, so we'll never get that. So thank God.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas, it's not a Star Wars jumper, it's a Star Wars t-shirt over a hoodie from Sainsbury's, about 10 quid or something.
I have a Christmas shirt on, do I? Oh, no. Just
When John gets back, I'm gonna shoot off. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Been going a while.
Are you going live tonight, Craig?
No, I'm not at home, so.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm not at home. I'm in London, so I can't be on too late, and I can't do streams, and it's just when you're in your own place, it's easier.
Yeah, I think there's gonna be a lot of hit and miss lives this weekend.
I was thinking of going live today, but I'm not gonna. I was going to do a festival.
I'll join. But I can't join any kind of American streams, unfortunately, because it's just going to be too late and too much noise in the flat.
Yeah, cause I don't know if JV is even going on tonight.
I don't know. I don't know if he is. Like, I was going to do a Festivus live stream, but I think I'm taking a break from doing streams myself.
He put a vote out last night. Oh, should I go live or not? And then everyone said yeah, and then he didn't go live, so I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah. Well, he had last week. He had work or something. But yeah, no. As I said, it's going to be hit and miss. I think.
Yeah.
And so.
If there's any on, I might join. If it's not too late for me, then, but if not, I wait till I get home. Weekend, kind of deal.
Shark, that video of me throwing the hot water has over 5,000 views.
Oh gee. Oh, so what's the one with the Bailey and his toy. How was that view like? Because you guys were talking about.
Yeah, I was just doing that as an example. 1,700 views.
Oh, 1,700. Well, yeah, because you were just talking. Because you guys, I left and I kind of was in bed and kind of listened to you guys and stuff. And you were talking about YouTube and all that.
Yeah, it sounded like you got to do tags and this and that. Trying to teach them, I was like, in shorts, you got to do tags as well. And I was like,
yeah.
Here, let me do a short for an example with tags. And it Bailey I threw his toy at him, or threw the toy across the room. He picked it up in his mouth and walked towards me, and that's all it is. And
I was
seconds
because I was kind of I didn't check back on that, but yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's just crazy what the kind of tag it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, I think if you put anything with an animal in it, you're gonna get.
Yeah, I just did #cat, #Christmas, and boom. And then the other tags, in the meat of things.
Yeah.
My internet keeps jumping in and out of a good internet and a bad internet, so.
So you didn't really care for that coffee BCS, I take it.
None of us did.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I haven't had any of them yet. So.
I think OG-san maybe this coming week is going to send me some BDCS out of
I'll see you later, buddy. Cheers, Craig. I'm sorry. I'm eating my dinner, and I'll be back on in a minute.
Thanks for having me on, and have a good Christmas if I don't speak to you.
Merry Christmas, Craig.
You as well, Craig. If I don't see you before, have a Merry Christmas.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you.
Yep.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Easter Bunny. That's what I always say. Merry Christmas, Mr. Easter Bunny.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's.
Yeah,
here we are. Woo-hoo.
Yeah, I got a pack for my mom's.
Are you gonna spend the weekend there?
Just stay the night tomorrow night.
Okay.
I gotta remember my laptop. Just in case I do record like a video or a short there, I could just edit it quick on my laptop. And
because they were talking about. Oh, Rob left. So basically, we were talking about what you're gonna have for the Christmas and what would you have pairing with it, kind of thing. So I'll probably do a short, just to show kind of what I had, because it was hard to describe it.
Yeah, I don't even know what we're doing. We're gonna have a lot of snacks. I'm taking over a bunch of cheese. I was hoping Twisted would have come through with the treats she said she was gonna send me, but no go on that. What
beers do you have a typical beer you drink for Christmas, or is it just kind of a random?
I just have a random 6 beers ready to go over there, like one of these, a Dry Dock, a couple of Dry Docks, the Colombiano from fucking Martin House. Just a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah.
I think I have a bottle of my lime Hefeweizen sitting over there at her house. I'll have to confirm.
Yeah.
But I think I have one sitting on her dining room table waiting for tomorrow. I'm getting hammered. I'm going to get trashed.
Yeah. Well,
her and I got just last year, we got so trashed. And it was like before he knew it, we were watching Christmas movies. I looked at the clock. I'm like, you do realize it's 2:45 in the morning. She's like, oh my God, I'm going to bed. It was fun. That's one of the things that we do. We just drink.
Oh, yeah. No, that's kind of cool.
Movies and eat junk food.
Yeah, that's when I make my home brew, because I usually have like I tell guys I make one for the dinner, and I have like my Sharkweiser just for everybody else to have around, because I know they don't really like the crafty beers. I give them bottles. Okay, they'll share around. I'm like, okay, so it's like me and my dad. And,
I was supposed to say your dad likes the craft beers.
Oh yeah, no, as I said,
pretty awesome.
I may have one. Depends on how I feel tomorrow, but
I have no idea what we're eating for dinner. As far as I care, she could make a frozen lasagna.
Oh yeah,
just to have some substance so we can drink.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No.
She's old. She doesn't like cooking anymore. I know. We'll have pancakes and eggs or something Christmas morning, like we used to do. Bacon. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I don't care what we have for dinner. I mean, even Thanksgiving, like we agreed that we're gonna have a taco bar next Thanksgiving because she's like, we're both like whatever about Thanksgiving food. So it's like, well, let's just have tacos or something. She's like, okay.
Yeah, just make it with turkey. No, ground turkey.
Yeah. Turkey tacos, yeah.
But yeah, no, because we're going to my sister's for Christmas Eve, but then she's also having a brunch on Christmas Day, like at 1 o'clock. Oh, for the people that so they have time to get up and. But I won't.
Curry. I love curry, Thomas. Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess our dish has a little bit of curry in it, just enough for the spice of it. I mean, it's real mild. I mean, it's not strong or anything, but it's there. You can tell it's there, kind of thing. So it's just curry powder. I mean, it's nothing special. So, but yeah, that's one of those that we all fight for over leftovers for the next day. So hopefully my mom will make 2 dishes of it. So now is he drinking Santa Stout. Nice. Is that part of your calendar?
Yeah, this is the Broughton oatmeal and chocolate Santa Stout.
Oh, yeah.
From Scotland.
Oh, nice.
Brewery.
Yeah, as I said, I'm going to probably brew a stout next year, so my winter warmer. So I said, I'm deciding if I want to add cherry to it.
Yeah, cherry sounds good.
Yeah.
Cherry chocolate stout.
Don't do cranberries.
Well, basically, there was another recipe. It was like a chocolate raspberry, kind of like the German cake. You get that German chocolate with the raspberry kind of layer in there, kind of thing. That might be a good one too. So I'm contemplating.
Oh, I like very hot curry.
Yeah. Well, you got that Reaper.
Yeah, I know. I have all that stuff over there. Holy crap! Yeah.
Yeah.
I just reviewed. What was it called? Crinkle corn from Inferno Candy Company. Ruby sent it to me. I literally ate that over an hour ago, and there's still a little like burn on my tongue.
Yeah.
Like, that shit brought the heat. I was like, holy crap! That review comes out Christmas evening for you guys in the UK, about 6 p.m. your time on Christmas.
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
All right. Yeah, I'm still getting the pepper burps from it. Like burp, and I can taste the Carolina Reaper and the Scorpion.
Have you had the one yet from Spice and Easy, Chadio?
No, I have it in my cupboard. Yeah.
What's that one? Is that a Reaper?
I have the Reaper. I think I have the Bouligny, the Burger Mix, and something else that Shark sent. Yeah.
Will you be doing a video on the Reaper?
I could. I will. Take like a little spoon. Nope.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Oh yeah, light me up a little bit. Yeah, I think the popcorn. I was like, I haven't had anything spicy in a while. So it's like, whoa, okay. Brought some heat. I'm like, wasn't expecting it. I was like, I messaged Groovy. I'm like, I didn't expect that kind of heat to come out. Like the Inferno Candy Company. I was like, dude, they don't mess around. I'm like, It's good stuff though.
Let's ask chat a question. What is chat's most favourite Christmas movie?
Ooh.
What about you, Chadia?
Christmas Vacation or A Christmas Carol, 1951 with Alistair Sim. Those are my top two. They're both up there.
I want to say Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
Chevy Chase.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I did the review of that with Bart Griswold, so that's kind of what.
Yeah. I'd have to say, for me, for the most for the fun, relaxing, just put it on, and I've actually put it on 3 times this Christmas, is the Muppets Christmas Carol.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. Yeah, I have that sitting right in front of me. Yep.
I just think that's amazing. I really do.
It's hysterical. It's so good. Yeah.
Well,
So good.
David, yeah, you're right, bud. It's so
look,
good.
guys, I gotta get going. I gotta go somewhere.
Cheers,
So,
Kevin.
All right.
good to see you. Hopefully, I'll see you guys later. If not, have a Merry Christmas,
Merry
too.
Christmas.
and I'll talk to you guys soon.
All right. Cheers,
Cheers,
bud.
Kevin.
And then there were 3-ish.
3-ish, yeah. We got a room. We got Mark's room. Well, suppose the only thing that links it to the Lord's channel is we've got a Lord's t-shirt in the background there in Mark's room.
Yep. I know. It's nice. I think, and a Lord's hat. Yeah.
It's about
That's a cool background. I like that.
Ape Station, Thomas.
Hopefully John gets back here soon.
Is anyone actually in chat? Because only David Wilson's mentioned a Christmas movie.
We got 9. We got 9 people chilling and watching.
How many of them 9 is us tuned in on YouTube, though?
That's true. Yeah.
We're just speaking to ourselves, Cherio.
I know. I'm sitting here, keep looking at my phone like, why isn't that girl texting me? I thought we were going to get together sometime today. I got to at least shower. I mean, I didn't shower last night, so it's like, got to get fresh for a date.
But
like I said, it's like, I wasn't looking to, I was like, earlier this week, I'm like, all right, I'll get back on the dating app next week. And then, like, she messaged me Wednesday evening on the dating app. I was like, all right, I'll give her, I'll chat with her. And yeah, we're hitting it off well. Australia in the world is from Wales. Okay.
Hello.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Pepperbird.
I made some food disappear quite quickly. So,
Hey, what did you have, John? Anything interesting?
So, what did we have? It looked like, you know what you guys have as grits in America?
Mm-hmm.
So what's grits made out of where you are?
I don't even know. Grain? I don't really eat grits.
Well, it was like what you would call a gravy. It's
Okay.
like kind of beige looking.
Okay.
It tastes like chicken and butter and salt all mixed together. Is that what it was? What was it? Butter. Yeah, butter, flour, water, and chicken stock on a handmade chicken fillet with breadcrumbs on.
Oh,
in
heck yeah.
a nice bread with a handmade coleslaw and fries.
Sounds
Rosemary fries, apparently. But I put Nando's hot salt all over mine.
There you go.
Well, I'm going to be having very soon fish finger sandwiches or butties with mushy peas on.
Ain't now wrong with that, man. Now wrong.
Simple and easy.
Good.
We don't want to do anything extravagant before Christmas because that's when we're going to be doing all the cooking. So it's just a simple tea tonight. Tomorrow night, it's like pizza and sausage rolls and all that sort of party food.
Yeah,
the
man.
night before. Especially for the kids and stuff. And then the big day, the turkey.
Nice.
It's interesting before you said goose, John, because that originally was traditional, wasn't it? And
Yeah,
then that
it
was
would be-
the goose was cheaper than the turkey.
Yeah.
originally. And now it's switched.
Yeah, but goose is just where it's at, man. You cook a goose and then you get all. So what I normally do, I pour all the fat off as I'm going, but I insulate
Yeah,
it.
roast potatoes.
So yeah. Oh yeah, and I'll keep that for the rest of the year as well. So if
Yeah.
you get one jar of it, if you get the jar, don't get the jar so it's cold, because when you pour the fat in, it'll shatter. But if you have one good jar and you pour it in carefully, so the fat can cool down, and then get that straight into a bowl of cold water, it'll start to solidify. But then you can use it on your potatoes then.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it, I just store in it like a pickled onion jar in the fridge, and that'll last
Super.
all year.
Yeah,
it's beautiful. Beautiful. It's probably really bad for you, but I don't care.
it's going to be really. If it's beautiful, it's bad for you.
Oh, it's like you do. So when I do my roast potatoes, when I do cook them, most of the time Lydia doesn't, but when I do, yeah, you can. Yeah, we've got a dishwasher. This new dishwasher that I bought for £10 and fixed. I mean, it costs like £1,000 if you were to buy the dishwasher. But I paid £10 for it, and it had a leaky part, and I fixed it. It's 10-year-old, but it's got this real annoying thing, which has got this high-pitched whistle, which is just so unbelievably ear-piercing. So once that goes into full swing, I'm going to have to come off here anyway. But roast potatoes, boil them with a bit of salt in there, tiny bit of mint, if you want to put a little bit of mint in the boiling water with the salt whilst it's going, and then once you can stab a fork almost through it without it breaking apart, you take it out. Look at the dog. The dog's like, yeah. Take them out. You put them in your pan that's got its goose fat already heated. You roll all your potatoes, and then you get sugar, a little bit of sugar, and you sprinkle it over your potatoes, and then you whack it in as hot as you like. And then you take it out, you flip them over, you paint them all with a brush. If they're not caramelised enough, maybe a little bit more sugar, then throw them back in, and they come out caramelised.
Roast potato for me has to be really crispy on the outside, really fluffy on the middle.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's not a roast potato. It's got to have that crispiness. So
I
good.
hate it, when you...
Sorry, go on.
You go to someone's house and they're like, oh, I've done roast potatoes, and they're like, I've got a potato that's seen the inside of an oven. They're like 30 minutes, and you're like, no, that's not roast potato.
Yeah. We have the same thing though. We've got a dishwasher, but we've got two. One's 18-year-old and one's 15, and they both whinge at us, but they've both got names. One's my son, one's my daughter.
Well, our daughter just came down, had a face on, didn't she? She's not feeling 100%.
Hi, kitty.
Yeah, she was not happy. Chadio's got his cat live in chat.
Cat's on my lap, Lucy. She's chilling.
Lucy's chilling. So I'm
going
to wind this up. I might come back on later on.
Okay.
Because we're losing people. Everybody needs to go and eat. I know Rob needs to go and eat.
Yeah, I need to go and eat.
No.
There's other people live as well, but I might come back on later on. That's my idea.
Okay, that works.
So yeah, that's the plan. What do you reckon, Rob?
I think Mark's just
completely. He's got a nice setup now, though. It's looking very good.
Yeah, sounds good to me, John. I need to go and have something to eat now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you everybody for watching, and I really, really hope you have a great Christmas and a happy New Year if we don't see you later on. And thank you everybody that came on the channel. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And all the comments, it was wild. So yeah, thank you everybody. It was a very international Christmas party, so that was awesome.
Cheers, John. Thanks for the invite.
Cheers, man. Yep. Have a good one.
Of course. It goes without saying. Anytime. If I've ever not invited you, just bung me a message. So,
cheers. Thank you.
Yeah, bless you. Have a good one. Speak soon. Merry Christmas.